It's the lifestyle night party.
Yeah.
Yay.
Y'all missed us. Did y'all miss us?
I know we took a week off. I was getting all kind of threats. I felt like I was Drake and Pusha T. I didn't know what was going on.
Inboxes and stuff.
It was dangerous. We love y'all though. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and being loyal followers and supporters.
We
ain't doing
know
no
that
Trump
they
Coke stuff.
looking, because when we don't do no show, they got something to say.
Yeah, we love y'all though. Welcome back. We
To
in
the
house.
to the summer edition, we officially in the summer, so it's the summer lifestyle night party. So much stuff has happened since the last show.
What's your name, girl?
You my stolen co-host, and you don't know my name. Don't
You
start.
got to do your introduction.
I am comedian Aisha Brown.
And I am your stolen co-host, Mike Shaw. We are minus Tana B and Sham Wow this evening, but we gonna hold
They
it down.
acting light skinned.
I know.
What's wrong with them? Hey, I'm the main culprit, but they acting light skinned this week.
All day.
Stuff that we need to cover, events. Y'all know we're going to write somebody up. Somebody's in trouble. We're going to go around the table, and that's going to take a minute, but let's cover events. So, Sunday. Well, let's start at the beginning. I became a promoter for the homie,
Look at
Ted
you.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Ted Hardy, listen, they've been in my corner since they emerged on the club scene. So Silly Saturdays, the last one I had, it was at their venue.
Yeah, bang, bang, shebang, bang.
And City Print House sponsored my flyer. So, of course, I had to bring it back home. Back
it's
over
about
here.
the shmoney. Everybody's getting shmoney. Everybody's getting shmoney.
But, yeah, so the Lifestyle Night Party, we get to cover events. Any event he got, we welcome to go cover it.
we will do your bar mitzvah. If your dog's having a birthday party, we will come and
Yep.
for your dog.
Your father just came home from jail.
Hey, we gonna throw him a little party now. We ain't gonna bring a lot of women because we don't know how he gonna interact.
Wow.
But
Somebody get divorced. But they do hookah on Wednesdays at the Egyptian Cafe. We got to go check that out.
Man, I went hookah the other day.
Hookah wings.
Bang bang. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we got to do some live
Shout out to
footage
the
for
hookah
that.
spots.
Concerts, I'll be selling tickets, but also we'll have access to the concerts.
I need that.
Well, why you think I did it? Duh.
I need that.
We need that. So the Lifestyle Night Party, watch for us covering events. First one we're going to do for him is Sunday.
Okay.
Weather permitting, I heard it was supposed to rain, but they do have a shelter out there.
Okay.
It's Sunday Fun Day in the park. It's at Lynn Park, 700 Tribe Avenue.
Okay.
But it's different events each week, but I know they can get basketball training. Eric Washington, he's part of it, so he'll ball with the kids, and adults can do the basketball training as well.
Some of y'all 50-year-old cats can go out there and try to beat LeBron.
Yeah, he usually has a DJ. The theme this week is cookies and crayons. Cookies and crayons for the little ones.
That's cute.
For the rebels like me that don't have no grandkids yet. I only see little kids outside and, around in the stores.
These
and
kids,
stuff. Be like,
these
look
kids
at
are
that.
thugs
It's
now.
a-
Jesus.
It's one of those one thing. It's a little kid. Check it out.
We need a little innocence. If you got little innocent kids, bring them out. Don't bring your little thug kids. If you got your 3-year-old trained to shoplift, don't bring him out.
You know what?
Okay?
That's what. Take them to
Not
Mike
the
Shaw.
life.
Bring me the thug kids, because I raised 3.
Aisha will punch a thug kid in the
Yeah,
chest.
if
I've
your
seen
kid
it.
need to
I've
be
witnessed it.
taken in the
But I won't
corner and put in the
Witnessed it, but I
headlock,
won't tell.
I will put your baby in the headlock for you.
She would. Gangster.
I know how to pinch up under the arm and make a bruise that CPS won't see or know
Gangster.
about.
Wow.
I've been in the game a long time. Yeah, my baby's 24, so I know. All my kids' shirts was balled up in the front. I will wash them and try to
Why is
iron
it wrinkled in the front? He was sleep in the car. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
That good snatch, because I don't. You always get a whooping. Sometimes
See, we got
all
good
you
people
need
in the
is
house, so good snatch in my
Come
head
here.
means something totally
Come here.
different. But that good snatch she talking about is that correction for your child.
And you got to turn it up in the knot and tell them, get over here. Like Sub-Zero, get over here. And you get real close in their face. I'm not playing
His
with
shirt
you.
isn't a tie. It's
Yeah. So now the parents have to bring the kids and sign them up. But, yeah, don't leave the bad kids at home, because usually them is the creative ones. I don't even like kids that act all good and sit down all the time. Their spirit is broke. Their spirit is broke.
You don't want a lame horse. You don't want a lame.
Your child is supposed to be touching and tasting everything. They supposed to be trying to put
True.
everything. That's how you learn what stuff is. Let me put it in my mouth. Think about a 2-year-old on the floor.
That's true.
They crawling all over, touching everything, and that's how they learn. Your child bad, you just learn how to deal with them. Get on their level. You could be bad too as a parent, and just let them know. Be bad at home when company ain't looking.
There you go.
I gave my kids a be bad time.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do at school. I want you to act like you supposed to act. You know, we out in public. After homework is done and y'all done ate, go in the room and wild out. Get it out of your system. I'm not gonna give you no pill. Ain't no Ritalin. Get that out your system. It's the time and the place for everything. Cause parents turn up. Why the kids can't turn up sometimes?
But you know, these
That's
parents turning up
real.
so much now. The kids just raising they self. That's the bad part about it. This, you know, these parents. They be like, "Get out my face. I'm on the phone. I'm on Facebook." It's
I
like,
see. I'm pre cell phone. Matter of fact, I'm so old. My kids didn't even have no internet at first. They didn't get internet till like junior high. I had kids when I was 14. I've been in the game a long
They
time.
was already trained up, so that's what you're supposed to do. Some of these kids, 4 years old, I want my tablet.
My kids remember
I
dial
want my
up.
tablet.
And on dial up, you got an hour. Hell, it take an hour to pull up one page. I don't care. Get off. It's your sister turn.
I'm trying to go old school. I'm trying to go dial. I'm trying to go back to dial up. I'm gonna hurt their feelings with that
So,
dial up.
From 1 to 5,
You
the
got
lifestyle
mail.
night party. Yes, we'll be there. We'll be covering the event. I'm a color with your kids. I could never color in the line. Maybe they can help me. I'm not artistic. I'm the comedian lady.
Hey, work with your strengths. I'm
Kids
all about
climb
that.
all over me. They like me. My lap is warm. They always sitting in it. I don't got that much bell. You know,
Mommy, breast.
moms got the hot crotch. All good moms.
Breast.
Kids like to sit right there in that lap and them thighs. 'Cause that's the warming zone. That's where all the love comes from.
I was a breast baby. My mama's friend used to watch me when I was.
You
a
can't
kid.
get
She
rid of
was
them breast babies.
Mike couldn't go to sleep unless he was laying on these titties. She always bring that up. Now I'll be like, I'm almost 40 years old. You still talking?
And
about
you
me
still
falling
like
asleep
titties
on
though,
these
but you
titties?
still like
I'm
boobs.
a breast guy. If you give me some chicken, I'm going breast first.
And see,
Some hot sauce, but breast
your
first.
skin is clear. You can hear. You didn't die from the measles.
Hey, you know what? I think babies that are held on the breast aren't perverts when they get older because they already there. They already know
I
about
my
it.
kids some breast
I
milk
wasn't
because
in the
I
situation
just
looking at
read
the
up
people
on it and I'm like, that's
I
the
wasn't like
best
that.
thing, that syrup. And they didn't get sick a lot. Yeah, because like it be it's kind of if you never seen breast milk, it's not like the milk in the thing. Oh no.
It's a different.
No, it ain't white like the pasteurized milk. No, ma'am, that's not what you get. But 1 to 5, we'll be at the park. We're gonna cover that event, and let me see. Turned Up Tuesdays is over with. Canceled it.
You canceled it or they canceled
I canceled it. Low attendance, venue
Support.
issues.
Loyalty.
So the show is about our lives as comedians and the stuff that we do, blah, blah, blah. One thing, next week, I'll be at the Cafe Kumba doing my feature.
I'm going to be there.
Okay, so we can move because I didn't know if y'all wanted to continue on with the show. We can air a rerun and go over to Cafe
That's on
Kumba.
Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah.
It falls on a
We'll go
Thursday.
live from there. Yeah, we'll broadcast live from Cafe
Field
Kumba.
trip. So next week we'll be at Cafe Kumba. Y'all can come over there. We're gonna be with Taz. It's a lifestyle night party. Taz got some stuff, y'all.
Okay.
Especially, the cannabis stuff.
Oh yeah, I've retired. I've hung up my Bob Marley hat. My Jamaican side has retired.
I haven't. My back be
Irish.
hurting. My cataracts act up. I don't know. Sometimes I need an old cookie or a little bit
I
of
feel
tea,
you.
a little
I feel
special
you.
tea.
I miss it daily.
Okay.
I miss it like
I
a
wouldn't
divorced
get a
spouse.
thing
Look at you
done.
acting all grown up. You've been adulting.
Man, you know what? Hey, I don't know what happened, but something told me to grow up. I don't know what
It
it
might
was.
be Renee Shaw.
took
I
a-
ain't gonna never mind.
Shout out to the wifey, but I took a piss
what
test
happened when you
the
got
other
a-
day,
There you
and
go.
I used my own
Put it in the
pee, my own
proper
penis and my own pee.
perspective.
I didn't take no bag in there. I didn't take
That's-
nothing in there. I used my own self and passed the pee test. So I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to grow up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's hot. I'm proud of you.
Man,
I'm proud of you on
on
your new gig and all that good stuff.
Yes. Shout out to Interstate Warehouse. It was a pleasure walking out on y'all at 5:00 this morning.
Ooh, did you didn't give him no notice or nothing?
My notice was, here's my badge.
Ooh,
Y'all have a-
Kill
I won't be
it.
back. I won't be
They were
back.
like, where you going? I was like, I'm quitting. I got a orientation at another place that's paying me $1 something more than what y'all paying me. And I got a job less difference.
You say, consider this an extended lunch break.
Listen, thank you, but I'm gonna take this.
These
I'm gonna
new-
take this 5 hours of pay from y'all real quick. At this 16, almost $17 an hour. I'm gonna take that real quick. But I gotta go.
So don't be sad about Turned
Have
Up
a day.
Tuesdays. It's kind of on hold.
But you know what though? I'm glad I got this schedule, man, because I felt like I was neglecting my girls and my show. You know what I'm saying? So
We're gonna be here.
so no-
Some business first, play later.
But I want to get to the business too, though. That's the thing, though. You can't let the time
we
pass you by.
we hold your spot. That's
I
what
know,
we do.
man, but that's why I'm glad I'm working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Other than that, I got my time to myself. If we got
That's
gigs, I'm
killer,
there.
though.
We gotta, hey,
a good
my
one.
kids
So,
ain't missing me.
I'll-
That nigga ain't never home.
I'll just say my inbox
17.
slaps.
What's wrong with you?
New spot coming soon. I've seen two, and they just keep.
I'm in there.
People just, when you give a good product and you do what you do, it keeps coming. And I'm just gonna say support. If y'all listening, support. One way, once a week. Listen to a show or come to a show. I do a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I know. Tune in one time. You can do it from your house, your cell phone, in a car. Watch a lifestyle night party. I don't
Come
care
on.
if you watch the old episode on YouTube. It's a view.
Yeah, and y'all be laughing on live and everything else. So
Yeah, it's a
the
view.
hug, what the hug are y'all doing?
Get in
Y'all
where you
better
can
come
fit in.
support, man.
When I say I got these $5 tickets, y'all see me in the club and buy me more than $5 worth of drinks. Why y'all can't come to the comedy show?
Come on, see, because
What you want? You want top shelf? Let me get a double shot at 1738. Coming right up.
Yeah.
I got a comedy show ticket. They looking stupid.
See, because they think that
Wow.
liquor is gonna get you to pour out.
But we in your next show. And
No-
see,
no
that's
crotch
the thing.
watch. No crotch
If you don't support my career, we're not gonna make it as a couple. So ain't no point in me talking to you about
Right.
nothing else.
That's the first rule. We
Yeah.
can't
If
consummate
you
money.
don't shop
We
with
ain't
me, I don't shop
consummate
with
nothing.
you. Break
Right.
bread or play dead, but I ain't gonna tell y'all all the stuff that I be. I ain't gonna
That's
tell you
real
all the
game
stuff I
right
be.
there.
That's the thing, though. Nowadays, you
Bread
can't
and
have
plain
everything
dead.
on the books.
You sound like Charlie
I
Brown,
don't
mama.
want the government getting all my money because it's going to all these rich white people. I need some of this under the table. I'll give.
Hey,
you a
and
9 to 5 so
I
can pay you
heard
a
baby
couple dollars
mamas
in
be
taxes,
getting
but the
up
rest
on
of that-
people on Facebook and counting up people gigs for the month and going down to child
Hey,
support.
but
Like,
you know,
hey,
some of them so messed up out here, they losing their children. I want to get more child support. They be looking at her, they be like, well, we're going to get this child to him because
It's cheaper over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Sir, you take the baby because she ain't about to right.
I'm fleeing the
We
state.
saw
Somebody
your-
try
we
to
saw
take my
your
kids.
Yeah. Some of these dudes are raising the kids better than these women are nowadays. I mean, just to be honest about it.
So yeah,
Just to
stay
be
tuned
honest.
for that. The Spring Fever comedy cruise in 2019.
Ooh, shebang bang. Where is that going?
It's going to Cozumel, Mexico. It's going a couple places. Pulling off of Miami. Oh man, I gotta pull up. We hitting up a couple of islands. So I have a client. That's what I'll call her, a client. She's not in Indianapolis. And she's a travel agent. She does trips. So yeah, we putting on a comedy cruise. It's not all comedy. She's an investor, so she's gonna talk about some of her. She's into the forex. Have you heard of forex trading?
I was checking that out.
She's a forex trader, so she's going to be giving a forex trader presentation on there. I'll be presenting the comedy. There is a lifestyle night party hour, and it will be hosted by the Adults Only Hot Tub on the cruise ship.
Shut up.
2019.
Bring what you got to the hot tub. Ain't nobody discriminating. If you got kids, we already know what the undergarment looks like. All right.
Yeah.
So don't be coming there.
Start
you,
saving for y'all swimming suits now.
you got on the
Walmart
swimsuit,
got
but you
some
still
nice
walking around like this, like you.
Don't
in jail
come
and
down
they
there
want
with
you
no
to bend over and
basketball
cough.
shorts on and no beater time out. This my swimming
She
suit.
say start saving for your swimsuits now.
Some people be skimping on the stuff,
ain't
and
right.
it's easy to go on a trip or a cruise. I take me a couple of Walmart or Target sundresses. I don't like no whole bunch of
Ain't
clothes.
nobody gonna know.
Take you more swimming suits than the clothes I do.
Right.
That's what I'm about to
Too
be.
hot.
Beach, hot tub, beach, bar, hot tub, beach, bar, buffet. That's pretty much what I do. But yeah, it's
All
gonna.
of them was bees too.
Is that a fly?
Beach bar.
Yeah, beach.
I'm gonna
All
mess
the good stuff.
everything zip. What is that?
It is big, and if it get on me, we're going to have to end the show. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm going to tear up everything on this table.
Tear things up like that when I was a kid. I used to wreck the house to kill you.
Hey, we used to make bumblebee necklaces and all that stuff. Remember? That was the lightning bugs. With the
Yeah.
tails.
There we go.
Oh, I had a lightning bug ring and everything. Yeah, with the tails and they light up.
Earring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes, the ring.
lightning bugs, that was jewelry. You just put them in a jar?
We just put them in a jar.
See.
That was the real bling back then.
Yeah, a lightning bug.
The bubbles on the top.
So, that covers the events, all the good stuff that we got coming up.
It's
Tana
Stanbug.
B every Wednesday at Northside Barn Grill. That's her
Tana B,
sponsor.
what up, Tana BZ?
Oh, I forgot. Ken reached out for Northside. No, not Northside. Squealers. You know, we used to do the wine not work at Squealers. It was wine tasting, networking, eating.
That we had good times. And fried
There-
ribs is bang bang. She bang.
Well, Food Network must have found out about the fried ribs. They're coming over.
Food Network? Are you serious?
And guess who called? Ken
Shut up.
said, yeah, we're looking for y'all. Can y'all get over here and handle that?
Yes, we can. Food
Yes, we
Network. I'm
can.
always on Food Network. I be
I'm
seeing people
always
get
on
chopped and everything
Squealers.
else.
I be on Squealers even when we don't got no tab.
Come
Hey.
on, man. Hey, shout out to Ken Mason, bro. We been missing you,
Man,
brother.
listen, that sampler platter, and you get to pick 3 meats. Let me get a pulled pork, another pulled pork,
Let me get some of them tips. I
and
want to get some tips.
the pulled chicken or
I want to
something.
go. I
mean,
Negro with it. Let me get some of them tips.
They got sausage links. They got ribs. You get 3 meats, 2 sides. They
that's the
greens
deal.
got meat in it. Oh my
Yeah,
lord!
we be sitting over there like, oh my god, did we just do a show here? We can't go for about another hour.
And they sponsor 2
Swole.
bottles of wine. 86 in Zionsville Road. So they're one of our sponsors. Make sure you check them out. Also, Tana B's at Northside Barn Grill out of town. Y'all trying to watch that old stupid basketball game or whatever.
Man,
Y'all can
I'm
go
done
over there.
with them, man. I'm rooting for
They
LeBron,
thought
but
last year,
them
too.
other cats need to give LeBron some of their paycheck when they get paid. Like, go ahead and give a fraction of that to Bron, because some of them should have been in Mexico about 3 weeks ago. Like, for real, for real. I'm serious.
Are you
man.
writing them up? Because that's what it's time for.
I
It's
got,
time to
I
write
got about
folks
3
up.
people to write up. Let's be honest. Let's roll with the write up.
Okay, so
Wow.
it's time for the write-ups. If y'all want to get in the chat box on www.viewulive.com, you can write people up in the chat box. If y'all see a live from one of us, y'all may not. If y'all do, write somebody up in the comments. We'll say it.
Yeah, we'll definitely read that write up.
So you got 3. Who's in trouble?
All right. I'm writing up Rudy Giuliani. Because what happened in New York, man, with 9/11, he should not do anything with Trump. You got to be honest about that, bro. And everything that man does, he's got the white man excuse. Well, it's not really, it wasn't slavery. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, he's a puppet, man, and you don't want to see that from somebody, especially when you have such a tragic event happen in your city. But he's definitely written up. The Cavaliers, I'm writing y'all up, okay? I'm a fan of LeBron James. People hate that, but I'm a fan of LeBron James just because of the type of player he is.
Do you like his purse?
That was messed up though. The little short, the little Eddie Munster outfit. I wasn't a fan. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
said you was a fan. I was just asking.
I'm a fan of who he is as a person, philanthropist, and as a basketball player. But your teammates, bro, they need to give up some of that paycheck. Some of them don't need to. They need to just get a stub. You don't even get direct deposit. Some of you niggas need to give the whole check to this dude, like for real, because y'all should have been spending some of that vacation money about 3 months ago. To be real. Dang, I had
Sick of
another-
them. Who was the other 2?
The other one is my old job.
You wrote up your old job?
It was a pleasure quitting y'all this morning.
Ooh.
Surprise. You know what I mean? I'm writing y'all
No
up.
2 weeks notice. See
No,
how black
no.
folk do?
I'm writing y'all up for creating a fake family type atmosphere. But once you get in there, it's family run. Aha, it's a difference. It's a difference.
Fake family
Yeah,
style.
everybody at the top is married to somebody, screwing somebody, dating somebody
Ooh.
with the same last name. But once you get in there, they're like, hey, get your ass in there, we're going to fire you. It's like, oh, that ain't family.
Yeah,
Grandma ain't never talked to me like that. Nana ain't never talked to me like that. So, yeah. Giuliani, my old job, Cavs teammates, minus LeBron.
Everybody in trouble.
All y'all in trouble. Time out.
Miss Bruno, welcome to the Lifestyle Night
Welcome.
Party. Who are you mad at? Who's in trouble?
Amber Rose is in the doghouse with me.
What did Amber Rose do?
She is on Facebook promoting a T-shirt. One says slut, one says hoe. One says hoe.
You ain't with the slut walk?
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but don't broadcast it for the babies to go out here and have even more unwanted kids,
Me
even
too.
more syphilis and gonorrhea, even more blended kids not knowing if they want to be this, that, and the third.
She
I mean,
died
it's
with
not
Khalifa's
healthy.
Son hair. He got a blonde dude. He a little boy.
It's not
His
healthy.
hair blonde. I said,
I'm
what?
all for the woman, you know. I mean, I think we can wash off like a man. That is what it is. But don't promote it. It's unhealthy for the masses. That's not a good, clean, sexy. That's so damn
you ain't
unpretty
ordering-
from the nonprofit lady.
You're not ordering the slut box.
No,
She
not
got a
on the,
slut
not,
box
not,
to
not,
come
not
every
I'm
month,
not
too.
gonna broadcast it like it's
Secret
hot.
sluts.
So let me ask you this: if some guy that
not
can't,
hot.
if some guy that can't control himself violates her, can she join the Me Too movement? Or is
I
she
wouldn't
promoting-
say. I wouldn't
or
say.
is she promoting? what
violated.
I would
happened?
say
She was
her
violated
Me Too
21 Savage. She was
movement
too young.
card is revoked.
Hoe walk, hoe
No.
walking heels. You know.
She had Kanye hoe walking. What?
Oh.
That's what
Nah,
happens when
it's
you got
not a
that
good
straight
look.
thing, no play
Oh
thing.
man, when he went Macaulay Culkin with the hair, I couldn't do it. I said, this man went a whole white boy with his head. Like who?
Okay.
Jesus
And
Christ.
can
She's
you
not
introduce yourself? Welcome to the show. What's your name? And tell me about your business.
Demetrius Bruno. For those of you who don't know me, I am founder, CEO of Redemption Outreach Services Inc. Rossi. So we got like a nonprofit organization, and the basic premise, not to give you like the scenic route, is we got 4 programs, but the basic premise, I guess, is accountability and self-sustainability. So we try to take people from wherever they are and take them, make them even better people in general, and then that makes you more employable. It heightens your ability to self-sustain when you start making positive changes and choices with your anatomy in general, like holistic
Alright.
living, financial literacy, job training. We got a first-time felon reentry. We got foster care to adulthood piece. So everything is kind of interchangeable from a perspective of slow start, strong finishes. So we try to make people as employable, as valuable as.
So you ain't with no slut walking.
Nah, I ain't slow start, strong finish. That's
There you go.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
a
talking
slow start.
about.
I was a teenage parent. I ain't go to college till I was 30, but I own a business.
Okay.
Before that, so I'm not the traditional, type of thinker anyway. But and I'm not a boxy person. I mean, every college isn't for everybody, but you do have to make healthy choices. That's just how this world is made. So it's a sowing and harvesting thing with me. So I'm all about sowing what's positive, reaping what's positive, or sowing what's negative, reaping what's negative.
Beautiful.
It's simple arithmetic.
Miss Lewis.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna say Miss Lewis a whole lot of times this year.
At least 4.
We got 2 representatives at the table. We might have to switch out on break. Who in trouble? Who wrote up? Send them to the office. It can be your kids, your husband, whoever is messing
Send him
up.
to a Catholic school. Let him get a paddling.
We all
Not a paddling.
Oh!
We enjoyed the paddling.
I wouldn't.
Uh-oh.
They staying after till 9 o'clock. They staying after 9. Okay, we thought. Okay.
I went to St. Rita's and Holy Angels and Christ the King.
I
Yep.
went to St. Rita's for a minute.
Oh,
and we all
wow.
went to St. Andrews. So
Yeah, we got a whooping at school.
Yeah. And then at church sometimes.
I went to Seventh Day Adventist private school.
Mm.
They whoop you in front of the class. Pants
Yeah?
down.
Oh, no.
Now that's who's in trouble.
Yeah,
They in trouble.
she had the Chicago. She had the Chicago paddle look like a big old ping pong paddle with the holes in it. So
Yeah,
it
that
sucked
stuck
to the
your
butt.
boot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that hurt. Who
Yeah.
in trouble?
Still remember.
Who did it?
You
Let me
don't,
put the microphone down.
you don't know who did it.
Press over that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
this little- yeah.
Who did it? Well, we all know who did it. He does it all the time. Girl.
Yeah, he's on the list every week, but go ahead and write him up because he stay on the list.
He can't get off the list
He
until
stay on
get
the
impeached.
list.
never gonna get off
Until
the
he
list.
get impeached or John Lennon.
It's him and Giuliani together because, these shifting recollections, those are lies. Who says shifting recollections? What's that? What is that? Giuliani should be written up and Trump too.
Yes. Liar,
Both
liar.
of them, pants
yeah.
on fire.
Yeah, come on, please and thank you.
On fire. But that's who's in trouble.
Sing.
Same thing.
Sing. Yes.
Y'all writing people up. Anybody in trouble back here? Y'all got anything to say?
He got something. I'm sure you got
Please let me know and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Jeff Owens. I'm just trying to write up LeBron.
Oh,
Oh yeah, man. I'm sorry. He did it to himself.
Is it the purse or the outfit?
Is the
It's
outfit?
the
Right.
it's the it's
When he
the
grabbed his
it's,
purse
it's
and
the
stormed
fact
off.
that he's wearing Isaiah Thomas's suits.
Stop it.
It's the fact that he
Stop
got that wig
it.
on, man.
That wig.
Oh, that lace front he be wearing.
Of course,
He
man.
wasn't the first one. Clyde Drexler had the comb over,
He needed,
the balding comb over.
he need to get rid of him, man. It's a home mess. Man. It's he's embarrassing the NBA. He's a crybaby. My little brother cried last night.
What?
When,
Real tears?
Real tears. He
Them were
cried
good
when
tears.
LeBron lost. Yeah, he cried.
Those were good tears,
He
though.
said, I hate Kevin Durant. I hate him. End quote.
Oh, Ray.
Oh, Ray.
I hate
Ray.
Kevin Durant's hair.
Ray.
I hate the fact that he brushed and his hair never straightens out. There's no such thing as waves in his family. Like he come from the nigga tribe in Africa. That's nigga
Forgot to
tribe.
ask you ladies to introduce yourself, the Lewis sisters. What is it that you do? Tell me what brings you to the Lifestyle Night Party. What you here to tell us about?
We're here tonight because we just want to have a good time with you.
Hey!
Yay!
Turn up.
But also,
That's what we do.
I'm Geraldine Lewis. This is Judy Lewis.
I'm Judy.
And we have two other sisters, Gina and Janet, and our nephew Jefferson.
All right.
And we are JL, Jael, and we make and sell skincare products. We also host, support, and sponsor small women and minority small business markets. So we give businesses like ourselves the opportunity to get in on some of that money.
Okay.
You know. So, and our next event is July 28th down here at the Marat, 502 North New Jersey, from 11 to 4.
Okay.
Come on out. Parking will be
Still
free.
looking for vendors.
Parking will be free, and
Yes.
we're still looking for vendors.
Yes.
How do
Still looking
vendors
for
reach
vendors.
out and contact you?
Well, they can do it in several ways. They can do it in social media. Women and Minority Small Business Market is one page. Another page is JL, Jael, LLC. Or email jael.biz1, the number 1, at gmail.com. Or finally, you can even call us, 317-683-3133. Again, that's 317-683-3133. Call us, reach out to us.
Okay.
Hey now. So these are my exceptional entrepreneur sisters. I keep telling y'all, I'm in this group and y'all be seeing pictures. Sometimes we be sipping wine and eating crackers and cheese and stuff. And we talk about business and then we turn up later. Kind of like
Yeah.
I'm like the brokest one in the group. I don't even know why they let me in. They just wanted some entertainment, I guess. But yeah, that's why I'm doing the way that I am, because I'm surrounded by awesome business women. And Nicole Kearney is how I met these ladies.
Nicole Kearney. That's my boo.
Yes. And
Shout
Miss
out.
Bruno, I met her through Lindsay.
Lindsay Healing Hands. That's my
Yeah.
boo too.
Was that the first time I saw
Famous
her? What was I
Lindsay.
doing? I think I was doing the masquerade party
That's when we met.
in January.
No, I met you even before that. The wine and sip at the house with your daughter.
Yeah.
Wine and sip lady.
Pass it on to y'all, all right?
Wine.
It
So
was
y'all,
over
y'all
wine.
catching on. That's pretty much.
Drink.
Okay. I mean,
Wine and
So can I ask you Lewis sisters a question? You Lewis ladies a question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so during what you guys do as far as helping small businesses owned by women, correct? That's what
Women
you guys
and
do.
minority.
Do you guys do anything that's focused on customer service? Because I know that's one thing that we are lacking in our community as far as business. We don't lose because of the product that we sell. We lose because of how we treat people that come in to buy the product we sell. I'm very big on customer service. I've been doing customer service since I was 18 years old. I'm 38.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've been very big on is when sometimes I feel like I've worked at some jobs just to get the experience.
Yeah.
And one thing, I've always treat people with respect. I drive for Uber and Lyft. I haven't had any issues when people get in my car, because I treat them with respect. If you want to
Right.
talk, we can talk. If you don't, we don't.
Right.
And one thing that I know, you can go into I can't even say a white establishment, but you can go into an established establishment, and they'll have like a little white girl, hello, how are you? And she might not know, she might not care how you're doing, but that's what she comes to you as. But a lot of times you go into a minority business and they act like you're supposed to be there versus you wanting to be there. And that's how we lose a lot of business, and we blame everybody else. Don't nobody want to support. No, people do want to support. But how we treat it coming in the door is the first issue. You might have a great product. You might have a great business. But your interaction loses me.
Yeah, I agree with you to the extent that business people in our community definitely need some classes or need to know
Oh,
how
definitely.
to operate
Definitely.
customer service wise, and also just the fundamentals of what type of expenses can you take? How do you
Right.
keep your records? Just all across the board.
Definitely.
And we don't do anything like that right now, but we do have some. We have some ideas on the horizon.
Okay.
Some
Excellent.
things that
Excellent.
we hope to get involved in that are kind of that ilk.
Okay. Okay. Excellent.
I do also have like a customer service call center training component. That is one of the things that we teach.
Okay.
Because it's such it's a big industry. All companies have this call center or customer service environment. So I'm starting them with the core principles involved with that. So you're
Definitely.
right.
Definitely.
I mean, it's just general. Like, treat people how you want to be treated. You go spending your money, you want to feel good about it.
Yeah.
Or you
definitely.
want to be like, I'm not giving you nothing. I was going to spend a honey bun, but
Yeah,
now you
but-
only get $10.
Yeah. I mean,
So
and that's
it's-
crazy.
You get more money, you nicer you are.
Yeah. Like if you.
You won't come if I'm sitting
Yeah,
there. Yeah, ain't got no water, no silverware. Bye. I don't want nothing. I'm cool.
I've been in here.
I don't want nothing. You ain't got no water on my table.
Right.
5 minutes, I'm out.
Come on, and that's
yeah.
that's one thing. When I first started, my first major job, I worked at Kroger when I was 18, fresh out of high school.
That's important.
And one thing that they taught me was just how to interact with people. You know, hey,
Yeah.
how you doing? And then it got to the point after I worked there 2.5 years, and it got to the point where people were coming into the store, and I would have a line of people that didn't want to go to an open lane because they wanted to come in my line,
Yeah,
just
that's
because
what
of
it's about.
who I was and
like
what.
me, I like to holler at the dudes at Kroger. I used to go to the store with my mama because they used to take your groceries out to the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mama,
Ain't
they
no
was
baggers no
lying
more.
up
You gotta
there
take your own
at
groceries
Kroger,
out.
65th and Keystone.
They take.
You don't need nothing from the store, Mama. Then I got to drive, and I'm like,
You got-
I'm going to Kroger.
Now you gotta take your own groceries out. We can't afford no baggers. We ain't paying him.
Yeah,
Cub food.
Hey, put on a 50
Cub
piece
food.
too.
They didn't have no
Go to
baggers at
Kroger.
Cub food. You have to bag your own stuff and take it out. But yeah,
They wasn't putting their stuff in bag. They was robbing Cub food.
They was-
Is it Cub food
no
more?
gun. Nah.
Yeah, they do
Okay,
Club
I'm right
Blues.
somebody
I miss
real
Wildwoods.
quick and we gonna go to
That's
break.
awesome.
The staff of Love and Hip Hop, that's my show.
I can't watch it.
They wrote up. Let's start with Rashida. You don't forgive no side baby. You have a
It's
side
hard.
baby. You can't come back in the house hard. I'm not entertaining it.
Married? Were they
I'm
married? They
just
married?
saying that got to be
Been married for a
hard.
long time.
How old's the side baby? Is it
Like
fresh?
2
Like
years.
3.
And she's
2 or
supposed to
3
be
now.
pregnant. You try to one up them. Now I'm gonna
Well,
have the
she
youngest
is
one.
pregnant.
I don't know. They had
Love my new-
speculation.
You gonna love this new baby
But
more
how
than the
many
old
years
baby.
they got together though?
A lot.
Like 5, 4, 5.
That's
There
side
be a
baby.
lot of child support that you paying because I'm not with the shits. I don't do no side baby. I ain't forgiving that. Sorry. And Rashida a fool for forgiving it. Amanda Spice for calling Tokyo fat. We know she fat. You can see she was fat though. She got to the table.
So why you
So
gotta call
you
her that?
messing with her boyfriend and you called her fat?
That's
That's
disrespectful.
how you get drugged. So I was mad.
Get drunk.
She did apologize on the Instagram, but I just feel like, when you start getting that bag, you gotta watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Roseanne, you gotta watch your mouth. Monique, you gotta watch your
Gotta
mouth.
watch your
Sometimes you
mouth.
gotta take the check and then come back and talk crazy.
Once you secure that bag, then you good. You know.
Like how I was talking before I left and won my second award in LA,
Bada boom, bada bing bang.
I was talking different. Like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But I
it-
had to lay some groundwork so I could talk crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just be like,
but I hate to see it once that bag fully comes in because you're gonna be in here poking us in the head and stuff. Juan, start the video. Mike, get on the mic. I mean,
See, that's when Mike Epps come on our show. Then we can start acting like that.
Yeah.
Mike Epps and Kevin Hart on the lifestyle.
then we can be bullied. We can play bully ball. Yeah, we can't play bully ball right now. We need y'all to come in.
He
Come in.
might still go off on us. He might. I don't know.
Mike Epps.
Why?
Oh, Juan.
Wait, that's
I mean,
so
yeah, he's behind the
funny.
scenes. He might throw something at us. We don't show y'all his face
He might not.
because
You
it's,
say, Mike,
get
Bro.
on the mic. Get on the mic. Juan.
that is hilarious.
We're going to take a break and then we're going to start into the interviews. Make sure y'all tune in
That's so
on
funny.
ViewYouLive.com.
ViewYouLive.com.
We don't get no credit for y'all getting on Facebook. That's for Mark Zuckerberg and them. So, yeah, we need y'all to go to the site. That's where we get paid. That's where the sponsors is. That's where we put y'all's videos that play over the break that y'all inbox me. So check the shit out. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and if you ain't with it, get with it, or you can quit it.
Give us about 5 minutes. We back. Lifestyle
It's
Night Party.
Lifestyle Night Party.
Wow.
shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Best friends turn foe for the racks. You know anything go for the racks. Yeah, for the racks. For the racks. For the racks. For the racks. Ain't nice shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Yeah.
I can't fuck around with a ratchet bitch. I'm all about my money, got to get it quick. You can have that drama and all that bullshit. I'm all about my business and my dividends, my top off and my chains on. Tired of hearing these same songs. What you riding in, what you smoking on, what you gon' do and who you mobbing on. All you niggas, you don't tag along. Either watch your mouth or you blabbing on. This my life coalition with the intuition, with the premonition, get you niggas with the definition. Try to tell y'all niggas about these fat boys. Steady rising 9 to 5 is making stacks, boys. I'm a mile away from an almond joy. Going nuts all day about these racks, boys.
Ain't nice shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Best friends turn foe for the racks. You know anything go for the racks. Yeah, for the racks. For the racks. For the racks. For the racks. Ain't nice shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Yeah.
I bet I act a fool with it. For the racks, you know this chopper got a tool with it. Take you back to school with it when I was just bullshitting, spitting how I live, so I use it as my ammunition. Now I see no competition. Hate so much is reputitious. I'm just Donnie Sports and Fish. Who you think I did it for? The racks or just to make it blow? All I ever wanted to see all my niggas really blow. 76 Curtis Blow. That's when he was next to Pop. I never thought I'd be riding Mercedes Benz and classic tops. Who you think I did it for? The racks or for the MLB? Biggest really better. Stud man is now an ENT.
Ain't that shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Best friends turn foe for the racks. You know anything go for the racks. Yeah, for the racks. For the racks. For the racks. For the racks. Ain't nice shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Yeah.
Money my motivation, mentally I made mistakes. For the racks, a nigga will bang in the jungle with them apes. Just to ride down 38, skating on them 28s. Making monkeys moist cause you look so great. I'm straight, but that tend to make Tony hate. He better be careful before I let them tigers out the cage. I do what I do to see my niggas eat. So what make you think that they will let you fuck with me? Boss shit, looking for a queen. Down to do everything to keep counting this currency. Turning dreams to reality. Friends and the foes. When you ain't got it, you stuck. When you got it, you act broke for the
Ain't
rest.
nice shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Best friends turn foe for the racks. You know anything go for the racks. Yeah, for the racks. For the racks. For the racks. For the racks. Ain't nice shit I'm doing for the racks. I bet your boy act a fool for the racks. Yeah.
I fucked up. All right, I fucked up.
Wait, no. Nolan, do you even have an appointment?
Nah, but if you have a second, please just hear me out. Please, like I know I fucked up a lot in the past.
Where was it this time? Greektown? Shelbyville?
Nah.
Motor City?
Nah, it was this spot was different. It was different. Like the whole scenario was just crazy. Like, all right, so boom, I'm at the ticket house. You know what I'm talking about? So the whole thing was I just went in there to get a few beers. Next thing I know, they got 5 stud going on over here. Got Texas Hold'em going on over there. Next thing I know, bow, we 4, 5, 6.
Wait, 4, 5, 6 and
Yeah, look, Head Pop, CeeLo, Trips Ace Deuce. Anyway,
I thought we were gonna talk about this before you got yourself into these situations.
I know. But the thing was though, it was one of them opportunities where
You
I
out of
was going.
control.
I know they called me no win, but the shit was gonna change today. I'm talking about the way the shit was though. It was a cold setup. Boom, we 4, 5, 60. Next thing I know, motherfucking tall, 6 foot, six everything. Nigga come in there, boom, he gets us right. Brandish is the biggest motherfucking hand rocket I ever seen in my goddamn life. I'm talking about I 4, 5, 60 here, 465. Got a ponytail out the shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm here. I owe this man about 100 G's. I don't know what to do. So I came to you for advice. I mean, if you look, man, the nigga named Slim, goddammit, he runs shit. Man, this nigga named Slim. And look, I got a picture of him. You know what I'm talking about? Look at him. Talking about, he got bread. Look at him. Yeah, I owe him. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll be back.
All type of knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge. So therefore, they are coming in to, and ask me to teach them not so much of how to defend themselves or how to do somebody in. Rather, they want to learn to express themselves through some movement, be it anger, be it determination,
How
or
could
whatsoever.
we never see the darkness till we need the light? I had to keep on starting over till I got it right. Now when I see the storm brewing, I prepare for it. 1/4 ounce red wine, fuck it, lawn chair for it. Cause life is my best teacher. Not the schools, my parents, certainly not the preachers. They think I'm atheist, how I be speaking. I thank God every day when I'm rolling this reefer, Lord. Fuck the perception of y'all society. That marijuana be helping with my anxiety. Cause time is of the essence and the clock ticking. So I'm back mixing in the studio, the pot different. I'm just trying to be me at my best. And these hoes ain't loyal, CB said it best. I'm from the school of hard knocks and you can die from a test. And if cops ain't killing niggas, then it's probably the stress.
Honestly expressing yourself. Now it is very difficult to do. I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and
Hell yeah, I came back like I left something. And blessed the bottle for you, crack it, that's respect for you. I'm rolling switches back to back, black chain smoking. I put my life on these tracks, black Usain Bolt. And couple bad investments I didn't plan for. Had to make a couple adjustments, I'm still paying for it.
Change this, nigga. Change this, nigga. Is that bad? Come on, I ain't mad nothing, bro.
Boy, pick the dice up, man. What the hell is this? What you mean, my nigga? Drop down. What the fuck is up with these bills, man? What the fuck? Shit coming out with fake ass money and shit.
Laws of attraction, what I'm leaning on. I'm putting bitches out like Martin, even Gina gone. Homesick for places I never went to. Infatuated with women I never met. How the hell I miss places I never been to? I'm about to run myself crazy chasing these checks. Ain't it kinda ironic? The sacrifices that come with being iconic. Trying to grind up a couple million. All while fighting for custody of my children. This ain't no drama soap opera, this shit is crazy. My baby mama been illin' since they was babies. I think I might be depressed, it wouldn't amaze me. I'm about to shop for a therapist in the AFI or a quarter. And to my daughter, my firstborn, I pray that you keep your order, queen. And to my junior, my second seed, just be at least 3 times better than me, king.
to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly. Now, that, my friend, is very hard to do, and you have to train. You have to keep your reflexes so that when you want it, it's there. When you want to move, you're moving, and when you move, you are determined to move. Not taking 1 inch, not anything less than that. If I want to punch, I'm gonna do it, man, and I'm gonna do it, you see. So I mean, so that is the type of thing you have to train yourself into it, to become one with the, you think?
Yeah, this is very un-West.
Hey, and we back live. It's the Lifestyle Night Party.
Yeah.
And it is time to interview the Lewis Sisters of JAEL LLC. Like I said, I met them in the entrepreneur group, and they brought little jars of tattoo balm. They were like, who got a tattoo? I'm like, me. Like 8, 9 of them, I don't know. And I mean, that's combining some of them because it's like, you know, some of them is sprinkle and spread. I got little mini sleeves going on. I cover them up and try to act like I'm a corporate office lady, but I'm just so not. So on the other side. But I want to interview y'all and find out about y'all's business, what y'all got coming up, how y'all got started, how y'all mixing up some of this stuff. I'm going to turn the microphone over here to you guys.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
Yes. When was JAEL established?
2013. It was this is our 5th year anniversary. So yeah, we basically started with was a kitchen. I call it a kitchen chemist. I used to just play with stuff and mix up stuff. I used to like trying to find natural ways of different beauty products. So I was like, I'm going to make a shea butter cream because I kind of seen a little bit around. So I started playing with it. Got my mom making it. My mom used to make it too, but she used to make it and give it away for gifts. And people loved it. So my sister over here, Gina, she's over here in the background. She was like, let's turn this into a business. Since people like it, let's just try to start making it and put it on the market. And that's how we kind of started. So we got all the supplies we needed, started mixing our own products, and just started doing vending events to get our name out there. 5 years later, we are here.
How did y'all all get on the same page? So y'all don't have no brothers or nothing?
Nope.
No, we don't have any brothers.
Oh, I don't got a brother either. I told my mama, me and my sister would have got our brother killed. I don't know.
We all of us were supposed to be a boy at some point, but it didn't come out.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They wanted a boy.
Well, she was the last one. She was the last chance to be a boy.
Girl and boy.
But how we got on one accord. We always have little family meetings, and Gina just asked us all, y'all want to do this as a business? And we thought, why not? You know?
Yeah.
So, and we have been. We've been going at it pretty hard for these 5 years, and it evolves and builds, you know, and it changes.
I've been on your site, and I checked out some of your products besides the tattoo bomb that brings your tats back to life. Some of mine I've had for years. Like, I've got some that are 8 years old, 10 years old. And all of them have color. So I put the bomb on there, and my color popped. My son and my sunshine was yellow again. It was colored in yellow. So, yeah, my yellow pops. I'll put it on my foot, my little lucky charms, my hearts and stars. It be popping.
It's gonna be some women want to know if y'all make some tattoo eraser because some of them got baby daddy name on a tramp stamp and they want to get that erased off the back.
I'm sorry, we don't.
Sorry, y'all. Hey, you gotta live with the rest. You gotta live with that name the rest of your life. Sorry.
But our product
Hope
is
Eric
good
don't see James's name on your back. I'm sorry.
But our product is good for your feet now. It's sandal weather. Sandal weather.
Please, oh my
and our
Lord.
shea butter creams. Oh my goodness, particularly the peppermilla.
Yes.
It's got that mint in it.
I wish.
And I'm telling you,
it breaks down.
It will smooth, help your feet out.
I wish I would have had that when I was in the gas station the other day. This girl.
Takes extra stuff out.
Because of the peppermint, you know, because of the peppermint, and the shea butter works to make them soft, you know, and shiny.
So y'all ain't gotta have them crusty heels no more. Been picking up sparks.
Man, I went to the gas station the other day. There was this girl. She had on a tight fitting outfit.
You ain't never seen them reach down. And
But the feet were from Africa. She had an American body, but of African feet. Oh Lord, wash her feet. Wash her feet, Lord. Cleanse the feet, Lord.
Hey,
Oh
you
my
can
God.
get you a home Credo knife. You don't got no money for no pedicure. Go on and shuck them heels at home in the tub.
Y'all know when y'all know when y'all
And then
go to
slap
work.
some
Go
of
to work.
our
You gotta
shea
go to
butter
work.
cream on it and put a
Come
sock.
on, hit up the
Come on, yes.
Get it.
Yes.
Grease your feet up
And put a sock on it.
Ladies, a nice body don't mean nothing if
Oh,
your feet
yes.
is garbage. Okay, you throw the whole body
Yes.
away. If your feet garbage and your body's on poke. You think your little boo boos poke, your little tatas poke, but your feet, the feet bad, whole body bad. Throw it in the bag.
We love having the meal.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying. I mean, because a lot of women want to wear the feet out, and that's cool. But don't act like because your body is popping that takes away from what your feet look like. You know,
Your feet
paint the
still bad.
toes. Keep the toes good and going, but oh my God, these men's sheets out here are ripped up. This man got to get a whole new bed tomorrow because he thought he was gonna have a good time.
And the sheets are ripped
Oh,
up.
yeah, because of your feet.
Hey, you
What
know,
your
sometimes
feet?
your legs and your feet be different places. If they rough, They might scratch the man on the side of the face.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he don't want to eat no feet no more. He don't want to taste no toes no more.
Yeah. Well,
He
we
done.
want to let y'all know
It's
that our
over.
products are
It's
good for
done.
men too.
Yes.
Yes.
Any of our products
I
are
need
for
some.
men.
I need some products.
You know, because we have, if you don't like any type of fragrance, we have the unfragranced.
I love
You
the
know,
fragrance.
and then we have a man's product. We call it Vigor. And it's
Vigor.
like, it has more of a male attractive scent.
Poke your chest
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And so, and it works on the knuckles. You know, you look at a man and his hands are all torn up, and his elbows are all.
Construction
It
hands.
works on that.
Knuckle man.
It
Yeah.
works on
Yeah,
that.
Ashy Knuckle Man.
Now I'm gonna moisturize his knuckles when he get home. But
Okay,
he
you gonna
need
do
to
it for him.
Please come
Okay.
on with your knuckles.
Okay,
ashy.
well then you need to get some
Don't
Vigor
come
so
on
you can put them on
moisturize
your.
like you've been in the office all
But
day.
you know, there was
That's
one
not
point in time where women didn't want guys to, because they used to think that was feminine. If a guy had his hands lotioned up
Not
and his feet
anymore.
lotioned
I
up,
like feel
I want him
good.
rough. What? Who wants that? I don't want no cuts in the morning, and I don't know where the cuts came from.
Y'all be trying to be pretty. I like the ones that's in the field, like they ancestors really was picking.
You want the nigga who back ripped up from the whip. That's
Yep.
no massa now what?
Yeah.
He ain't
Lord.
playing.
What's wrong with
He ain't
them?
playing.
It's the ones that be pulling the, all the equipment and stuff. I like them.
Oh my
And then you
God.
get the shea butter, you grease his knuckles up when he get home.
And his elbow.
Right.
And then y'all be having
Very
And his
good.
knees.
Oh my
Men
skip
be
all
God.
like
that.
rusty feet too, but like their stuff be like beyond the point of no.
Yeah.
But you know what though? The thing about it, guys, we smart enough to put socks on. Y'all be bold and be coming with no socks on.
Cause y'all
Y'all,
gonna hit anyway.
oh, keep the feet away from me. We want the feet spread out. Then the dog style the whole night. I don't want no feet on me.
Sometimes
No
your
feet.
polish
No feet.
will get chipped, especially like if y'all been to the beach. You had your fish pretty.
Ain't no beach here,
You
Isha.
got stars
Ain't
and
no beach here.
diamonds. You get in that sea water, your feet be hit.
Yeah.
Dried out, ain't no polish on them no more.
That's messed
Polish
up.
ate up.
And then them girls that do the nails be like, "Cause you didn't come to me. You did them at home. You should have came to me."
Vacation, we got 5 more days ago. Feet hit.
With rusty feet.
Right, no.
That's why you need to take some JL with you.
Right. Yeah, boy,
Shea
that
butter cream with
and
you.
then James Fetty and Peppermint.
So they got Vigor, they got Peppernilla. What else?
We have
Soothing, which is lavender. Now that's really, if you like the lavender scent, lavender is a calming scent.
That puts
So,
people to sleep.
yeah, a lot of
Young,
people, I
young,
tell them, get out the, take a shower
Relaxing.
at night in the evening, put that lavender soothing shea butter on, and you'll be really relaxed for the rest of the night. So,
Take a little
yes.
glass of wine.
Yes, our newest one is Baby Soft. Like
I think I
yeah.
smell that one.
yeah, that's our
Yeah.
newest one.
Skin
Yep.
therapy.
Yes, yeah, that's a
Yeah, our
talk about the
skin therapy. It's the original, but it has kukui oil in it. And kukui oil, mainly you find in Hawaii, and it enhances the properties of shea butter. It's an oil that helps the anti-inflammatory properties. So we use that a lot. Like I have eczema. So I use it on my eczema. It calms it down and helps it heal. So
We have a lot of
the
return
kukui
customers
oil.
with that skin therapy.
I ain't
Yeah.
never heard of that. So
See?
have y'all thought about making like hair conditioners, or y'all gonna stick?
Yeah, we thought about we got a whole line
Yeah,
of
we're gonna
products
be
we want to
bringing
make.
out.
Yeah.
Definitely, a whole line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cause I need a good hair conditioner, and then I'm working on a little box that I'm gonna do. Cause I want to be a vendor too. Like my exceptional entrepreneur friends, they all have stuff to sell. Come on, and I don't have nothing. I just
We
be
waiting
saying
on you.
little stupid
She's so
jokes.
stupid.
Like they want to book a party. They got lotions, and Katina makes earrings.
Oh,
Yeah, we
they
got
are
an
gorgeous,
awesome group
too.
of people
Yeah.
who's in our group.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
But can I tell you so far, some of the people that are going to be at our Christmas in July event?
That was
Yeah.
my next question.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so when did the event start? Is this y'all's very first one? Or
No, this is the second one that we've held in July, but we also have one Small Business Saturday
Yeah.
in November. We've had that 4 years in a row.
This will be our
This will be our fifth year
Yeah.
Where
having
does
that.
normally Small Business Saturday? Where is that normally held?
Well, we usually have had
We
that.
grew out of our old space.
Yeah, we grew out of our old space.
Yeah. At the
it's-
Opera House.
So it's going to be at the Marat this year too, but we were at the Basile Opera House.
That's an awesome property to have.
Yeah, it is.
I know, right?
Who will
But
be there? Who
have you?
signed up?
Well, we've had a lot of people sign up. Y'all heard about Roseille's, those pickles? Those pickles.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know that. Pickles.
those pickles, honey.
Pickle lady.
Peppermint and garlic pickles, delicious.
Yes.
All kinds of pickles. And we
Okay.
have Mama Ray's specialty seasoning.
Our sponsor. That's on
Okay.
our side.
Yes, we
come
do.
see Mama Ray. Come see Mama Ray.
All
Yeah.
right,
And we
all
have
right.
Audacious Unity Enterprise. They sell hair.
Mm-hmm.
Hair.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
This
hair.
girl's hair company my daughter made. This with.
Oh,
really? She need to be. Why is she a vendor? Why is she a vendor?
Installations together. We might have to split the table and come in together.
Why ain't she a vendor? She
and she gonna bring the hair.
Remember the guest we had last time when we was at the last dot. My man had his girl come and she did hair too.
Yeah, Casuela.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
She's still my Facebook friend, so we know because y'all still accepting vendors. So
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we have Chibi Wee Crochet. She makes handmade crochet clothing and accessories.
Ooh,
Then we have-
I think I might have seen her in
Yeah,
the fashion
especially
show.
she does a lot for little babies too.
and who's
So
that?
cute.
Crochet Creations by V. She
Yes.
makes
Oh,
these
should've wore
wonderful
the earrings.
crocheted earrings.
They're
Very
beautiful.
delicate and
Yeah.
they're beautiful.
What about food? Y'all got some food, people?
Yes, we do. We have Tastefully Simple, seasoning spices and sauces and breads. And then we have a barbecue vendor. He's going to make barbecue sauces. We have a few. We have Treats by Fee, baked goods, you know. So we have a few baked goods and sauces and spices and seasonings vendors that are going to be coming. And the pickles. And the pickles.
July
Come see the pickle lady.
28th, is there an admission fee to get into?
Oh, no, it's free. Parking is free.
So what? They ain't got no problem. All you gotta do is come down
She
to
said,
the
"Come on
Mirage.
out."
Yeah.
Just come on out.
down there and just shop.
Come on out.
That's right. Support local women and minority small businesses.
I'm sorry.
You know.
I was trying to kill the fly. I didn't know I
present.
was just
Oh,
a Chinese star here. I'm sorry. I didn't.
But you
I got a present.
I'm part ninja. I'm part ninja. I'm sorry.
And you know it's
I
different.
hate flies. I hate them. Lord knows I hate them. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is.
When you come to an event like ours,
a Chinese star here on accident, y'all. Y'all didn't even see it.
Ain't gonna be no flies,
No,
and
yeah,
it's
you
not
can
like
That one's
going
gonna take somebody out of here. That's
to
why it's huge.
Macy's or any other store, because when you come, you supporting people in your community. Okay, you helping somebody pay their rent.
Yeah.
And
You helping
know
somebody
where the
send their
money's going.
kids
Yeah.
right to daycare. You helping put the shirt on somebody's back.
Yes.
You know, and you have a personal interaction with them, and you create some type of personal relationship
yes.
with them.
Yes.
I got
Yes.
a whole bag
Yes.
of stuff, and I be using different things and products on myself. People be like, "Where do you get that from?"
Yeah.
Step out to a vendor event
Yeah.
one time.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
just a side note, please, like she said, these vendors, this is some of their only source of income. This is not a garage sale. Please don't come and try to haggle the price down. Okay, do not,
Ain't nothing for a
do
dollar.
not,
Bring
do
some
not.
money.
Whatever
Put some
they
money
say
in
it
your
is,
pocket.
yes,
And that's-
you're
that's-
helping them and keeping the circulating the dollars.
Or bring your
in the
debit or
community.
credit card. We'll
Yeah,
take that too.
do not. It's
Yeah.
not that type of event.
Come on
Do
with the
not
Square, the
haggle.
PayPal.
Yeah.
Well,
No
I
haggling.
mean, like that's what we do events. So I know I'll be there, and I'll see who else is willing to come. We might just go and pop up and do some interviews.
Yes,
Some of
please.
y'all
Absolutely.
businesses and stuff that are there.
We would
'Cause
definitely
y'all my
love that.
Sisters, my exceptional entrepreneurs.
Yes,
sisters.
ma'am.
We're gonna be in the building. You hear
In the
me?
building.
July 28th.
And I'm making a little bit more money too, so I can buy some vendor gear, man. I'm all about that. I don't like to show up when I can't buy nothing. If I'm broke, I won't show up. I'll be like,
And who knows, you
I buy
might
a ticket.
decide you want to
See,
do
I'm
another
not
side
window
hustle. You might find
I'm on
another
the
hustle you
side
want to
hustle.
be part
We
of.
can get a
Yeah.
table and do some lifestyle night party merchandise.
Absolutely.
we need some merch.
All we gotta do is talk to Ridge City Prayer House, though.
I'm with that.
We do everything
Freddie
we
Wilson,
need.
I'm gonna holler at you too, bro, so we can get some stuff from you.
So maybe like a couple of T-shirts.
Yeah,
we can do
why
some
not?
cups or something.
Hey, you know what? I was thinking about getting us some glasses too with our names on it while we,
Shmoney. Cause we'll be popping up at the hookah and all them
See?
Yeah, we all about that. That is love right there.
Sounds
so-
like working together works.
Yes.
Is that the
Yeah.
only thing
That
y'all
used to
have
be on the
coming up?
TV.
One July 28th, y'all working on one thing at a time. Do you have anything
No,
set up for the year?
Well, actually, yeah. Before then, we're actually going to be vending at Expo.
vend,
So
yes.
if you come into Expo,
It's free to
come
get in
check
this
us
year.
out.
Admission and I
Yes, free to get in this year.
I forgot to tell y'all.
They should charge at least
I
$3
have
to
the
get some
information
security,
to
though.
sign up to be if you want to be what you call it, a volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
I have the information for that.
Okay.
So I had kind of, got some information, but that's been go down there too. But y'all be down there, y'all have the
Yes.
table.
Yes.
I think that might bring it back if they make it free to get.
Yes,
in.
I think so, too.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
The
bring in your
last time
family.
I went to the expo,
you
I was
know.
like, I'm cool.
Yeah,
It's
me
some
too.
love.
And that was
They're
like
trying
3,
to,
4
they're
years
trying to
ago.
do little things to get the people to come back. So
We need the right
Yeah,
type
when
of
I
people
was a
though. They
kid,
get
I went to
like
expo
Crips
and
and
got all
Bloods
my
going down
school
there. It's-
supplies.
Last
Love.
year it was I enjoyed it because it was free for the
free.
first
Yeah,
time,
we-
and it was
me
a
and-
different
yeah, we
vibe.
went down there and it
I
was
think it might
nice.
need a dress code. It might need to be like a club. You know what I mean?
Well, it used to be like where you was a young dude and you was going to see all of the different ladies.
That's what it was, yeah. Enjoy yourself and all that stuff, and now I ain't taking my kids.
Nowhere, no.
I needed that chase.
And I'm so used to be able to go down there and get a job. That's how I got my job. I've known my job 32 years, and I got it at the expo.
Really?
Yeah. That expo job fair is pretty nice.
Yeah, and this was when they had it at the same time they had the expo. It wasn't before the expo. It was during expo.
Okay.
And they had like 2 or 3 rows of different employers, and people went down there and they were hiring you on the spot.
I went down there and volunteered for jobs. I have done comedy for 96.3 at the expo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I emailed them in the first place. Like, hey, am I here? Yeah. I haven't heard anything. So I don't wait on people to tap me for everything. Sometimes I volunteer myself.
Yeah. And see, that's kind of how we started our markets, because we weren't finding venues that we wanted to vend at that were bringing us the right amount of people and connections, and and so we started that, and we thought it was good for us, would be good for everybody else.
Because I kind of pulled off. I started doing vendor events. So we talked about our sponsor, Squillers. Squillers has a banquet room in the back. They said, I brought a guest on. He was like, you can have this banquet room, and we're going to give you 2 bottles of wine. So I had, what do we have, Mike? About 4 or 5 vendors?
Yeah.
It wasn't very many. Do $20, $25 tables, but we had a good time in that small, intimate environment. But that's not comparing to. We did, but we don't have a Murat.
Yeah, and see, like this is like the 5th year we've been doing this, so it was very small at first. I think the first time we had 15.
15
Yeah, and we were in a smaller venue. But you gotta stick to it, and you gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
And you find and make more opportunities until you get it to where you want it to be.
Here's the problem I ran into, and other people do too. I've seen it happen. They'll have 1,000 vendors, nobody to shop. They don't have the traffic. They get the vendors to sign up, no problem. I don't know if it's that the vendors don't invite people to come and
that's
shop,
important too.
or they're not familiar with the venue or where it is. But I've seen a lot of people do vendor events. They got plenty of great vendors, but nobody's down there shopping.
Traffic. Yeah, we try to advertise. We try to do radio programs. We do a lot of social media. Yeah. Advertising, and then we were print advertising. We were in Scoop our last event, and so we do those type of things. We were also on Fox 59, and we hope,
Okay.
But I think that's really big though. If you have an event, you have 20, 25 vendors with all the friends and followers you have. I hate the fact that people just think because it's your event that it's your responsibility to promote. And I hate that, because even when we went to California, we were doing the Comics Rock convention. They were talking about how if you get booked by a promoter, it's that promoter's job to promote the event, and I think that's bull. If I'm on that ticket, I want you to come out too. I want my people to come out too.
We don't know.
And it's like because at the end of the day, you put me on. So why should I not promote everything that's going on? You see what I'm saying? Each one teach one, help one. That's how I look at it.
Okay. We got to the 28th, so I'm gonna have me a couple of items, and I already had the little table with Pretty Girl Swag Entertainment on there. Yeah, I'm not used to the comedian, but Pretty Girl Swag Entertainment is my party planning comedy thing. I don't care if it's at your house, in the garage. I done rock parties in people's garage. I mean, I do them everywhere. If you got a budget, I can make your dreams come true. Tell me what you're trying to do.
I got a girl that'll dance for $25. It ain't no problem.
It's just gonna be me. And I want something to eat besides the $25. And I negotiate. I counter offer. So if somebody offer me something and say I only got this, well, I'll take that. And can you do this too?
Right.
Can I invoice you or something and put you on a contract, a payment plan or whatever? But that's what I do. If you don't got no venue and you just got an idea in your head, you got some money, call me. That's what Pretty Girl Swag Entertainment does.
Make it happen. You'll make it happen.
Yeah, I know people that sing. I know people that rap. I know people that are DJs. I know people that do karaoke. I know caterers. I know people that got shake creams. I know I can put together any type of event I want to because I know so many people. So that's my business. Now I need to brand it and start selling it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Philip got hit me up, man. You need to be at this event doing your catering thing. God creation. Come on, bro.
What's next for the ladies? What's next? What do y'all have planned next? Like as far as business wise, not necessarily events. What would y'all like to see happen as far as y'all's business? Like me, I want to open up for Cedric or Kevin Hart. I have a goal.
Yeah.
What is your business goal?
Okay. Well, we are thinking about
We want to increase our clientele. We want to be placed in stores.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing now, and we have a meeting tomorrow, is going through formulation so that our product has a long enough shelf life for for different stores, and we're thinking about taking on a co-manufacturer so that when we get all this business coming our way, it's more than what we can ourselves can make, and we'll have someone package it for us. But that's where we're going. We're not going to be there tomorrow, but we're taking those steps to get there.
And y'all giving avenues for y'all's friends and co-vendors and other people that make products along the way.
Yeah, we all want to ride together.
And
That'll be good at Bronner Brothers though down in Atlanta.
Homemade
The
product.
hair
I love it.
expo. That'll be
I
excellent.
prefer that.
Bang, bang, shit.
I'll go get a shea butter before I go get a Vaseline intensive care lotion
Please
or
and
a
thank
Bath and Body Works. If I can go buy it from somebody, then I know I'd rather do that.
And our product is all natural. We did not tell you that it's all natural. It's shea butter and oils, and it has no water in it. And it's thick. It's thick.
It's a cream.
It's gonna last you a while.
A little bit goes a long way.
And it's all natural.
Yeah, you're gonna
have to do that.
I don't want no Detroit water in my shea. Don't put none of that Detroit water in my shea. We don't do that. No.
Well,
No
July
brown.
28th, I'm coming here and do a butterfly. I'll probably bring my
Please come and do it.
That's my job, to
But-
turn events up. Turn it up. Y'all ain't here acting
That's our
dry.
job.
Get in here and buy.
Yeah,
What's the
come on,
stage?
yeah.
Between now
It's
and
a
then, we're
stage
all
up
going to
in
be
there,
vending
so
at other places. But if y'all keep up with us on our Facebook page, we'll always let you know where we're going to be.
Oh, definitely.
Well, it's good
I'm all
meeting
about
y'all.
that.
Y'all can
Yeah, it's a
come
pleasure.
anytime.
It is.
Thank
our
you for
pleasure.
having us. I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
Take a break. We're gonna blend into Miss Bruno.
All right.
It is, ain't it?
Something for a sample. I wish they would have had a little swag bag. I mean, I feel like a celeb.
Let's get in there.
From them and put them in my little boxes. But
Okay.
wait till the 28th. I'm gonna have some stuff.
Oh.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay. I'm going to swing on through. I'm going to stop
I'm gonna
on
start
through.
small. Like I said, to keep on with it. I'm gonna quit getting frustrated and keep on working.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Keep it
Miss
moving.
Bruno. So
I
I
into
am
the
interested
process.
in that because I was one of the kids that I had some kids when I was 14. I needed a job. My first job was at the welfare office on 18th and Meridian. I was a file clerk. So this application for Miss Brown, put it in the B's in that file folder. Shit was on paper.
Yeah.
Wasn't no computer system. We was filing, and see, my mom, she was smart. She lied. She was like, look, she got asthma. She's real sick. She can't work outside. Because when you went to Partners 2000, they was making girls paint fences for Central State, the crazy hospital, and they was outside. My mama said, I was sick. I couldn't do it. I worked in the office at Partners 2000. Yes, at the
That's when your
front
mama
desk.
teach you
Yeah,
how to
so
tell a story.
she pulled a string, but that's how I got all my baby stuff. Me and my baby daddy, he worked at McDonald's. He sold a little, had a little dope in the gas tank, and we went to Zayre's.
Oh,
Zayre's. And put in our layaway. Show the hell did. Y'all know about Zayre's over here on.
And y'all know about layaways too. Don't be sitting up acting like y'all balling, like y'all didn't get stuff off layaways.
That's how you got the bed, the little bassinet, all the little onesies.
Oh, y'all school
I
clothes came
layaway
from
right now.
layaway.
Yeah,
Some
we
of y'all
had
got
a
school
we had a
clothes 2 weeks later
layaway,
after school
and
started,
that's
but
what
y'all
I did
got
with my
layaway.
summer money. I made sure my baby was ready. He came touchdown in October. I kept on with school, hit the honor roll. Partners 2000 made that impossible. So now I got a friend that's doing her own program.
Bang bang.
So tell us about what you do, and welcome to the Lifestyle Night Party again.
Yeah, yes.
Again, for me, it's all about self-sufficiency. I think when people are self-sufficient, it's less crime, it's less, domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy when they got money. And what I find is I've just been like a natural, I guess I'm proficient in life. So I've been living long enough to see these cycles and just see how people, move around, how society does in general. So my goal is to like start infusing these principles of, I call them success fundamentals. So it's all a thought process, because a lot of times when you deal with kids like I do from the inner city or from, spaces and places that aren't so becoming of success, sometimes they view the world as a limitation. Like, all of these things, I can't have any of it. When in fact, you can have like all of it, and you really ahead of the game. Your mama, below the poverty level, you gonna get grants, you gonna get school tuition paid, free rides. I mean, it's all about the mindset and just looking at things in a more positive perspective. So for me, I do the intense life coaching. We start there because I'm an employment advocate. I can get you a job, but are you going to go there every day? Are you going to want to get up and say, I'm going into work and make me some money today. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to see, who you gonna get your money from today? Right. You know what I mean?
And that's one thing that we dealt with, because I lost my job last year on some bogus stuff. I was there like almost 6 years, and
being a comedian.
They got damn.
The office
it is how
clown.
I lost my job. I was being myself, and a lot of times I realized that my personality isn't built for a lot of jobs. Or if I work a job, it's good that I work by myself or on my own. And so we started doing a lot of app jobs. Like, we started passing a lot of app jobs between ourselves because a lot of it you work it by yourself, and it really works out because you can really make money doing it.
And you set your own hours. When you don't feel like it or you tired, you got to hang over from the night before. Yep. You don't.
You don't have to work, and you can't get fired. And that was one thing. So I was like, man, I had to go and tell my wife, baby, I got fired. And I went and filed unemployment. And then me and Aisha were talking. She was like, yeah, do this app. And I started looking at these apps, and I was like, dang, look at this. I don't have to depend on going to some job for some guy who didn't get laid from his wife the night before. He comes in here with an attitude and wants to fire my butt. So my phone literally right now, I have 5 apps on my phone that I can work and get paid from every day. And it's really self-sufficient. Even though you're working for a company, I'm gonna hook you up, but you can be really self-sufficient, and that's one thing. Like, I try to tell my kids too. They be like, "Oh, well,
your business either."
You have to, but you have to be about that. You have to be about having your own.
Yeah.
Because you can't depend on these jobs. These jobs, like when you said you're at your job 32 years, that right now is like seeing a dinosaur walk down the street. It's rare.
Mm-hmm.
It never happens. You never see it again. And I mean, and that's real. So to have something that's yours and that you can make money off of, I like that, and so I try to instill that in my kids too, because you have to have that.
How did you get started in that? What made you decide to do that? I know you were no little kid on your bike talking about, I'm about to put everybody to work.
Honestly, to be real, that was me. I'm a product of I'm a product of childhood organizations. I was a Brownie, a Bluebird, Girl Scout. So they're gonna teach you these survival skills and creativity. And try to bring out the talents and things like that. So I'm that girl. I am the one to say, everybody go in the house and get your toys. We about to have a carnival.
Oh, you took it serious. You took it serious. Some of the other girls went because their mother made her go. But you took it serious.
No, I was really that girl. So my thing is, I just took I did start out on the for-profit side. I had a for-profit business. I've always been that way. Like, just I think on a 3-dimensional level, I just create things. That's just a natural thing for me. So I had a for-profit business that was doing okay. I was working though still, and my cousin, the career student, is like, I got 3 degrees. You need to go back to school. It's going to make you think about your business in a different way. So I'm like, I'm just going to go back to school, and do it before my kids, do it before me, you know what I mean? So I go to college. I went to U of I and took a modern day civil rights class. And, of course, the modern-day civil rights issues, some of them are still the same.
Oh, very much so.
Some of them are very much the same.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of them are very different, too. You got your immigration, you got your veterans, you got your elderly, you got your LG...
BTQ, MNOP.
You have them. They all... we all have these societal issues of injustices, I guess, in some form. So basically, long story short, we had to like pick a societal issue. He gave a list and like come up with some things that you feel would address these issues. So of course, me being the kind of thinker, I picked nothing on the list. So I'm like, I can't think of anybody more ostracized than, the felon population. And it's because, they're felons, but it only affects them because they don't have things to fall back on. Right. Martha Stewart's a felon. Hello, Fed time. So, I mean, she get out. She haven't missed a beat. She's making money. She got, it's just those that don't have things to fall back on that get into this cycle and turn into this commodity piece that, the United States is notorious for. So I came up with my first-time felon reentry program. Some of it I've implemented. Some of it is still, in my
What's been your biggest obstacle as far as dealing with the felons?
I mean, it is a mindset, but it is such a broad spectrum. And me being the type of businesswoman that I am, I key in on a certain demographic. So I'm dealing with first-time felons that are 18 to 24. So these are kids. Right. And then, women with children, and I picked this demographics that I felt were not being nurtured enough, because you can get the felons that's already in the spiral, and they're, recidivism is going to be what it is. They're going to get out here and offend. They're numb to it. So I wanted to focus my time on getting the younger ones that's just with Ray and they got caught doing something stupid, you know what I mean? Or, doing those type of things where I can get on the front end of it. I partner with an attorney that does all the expungements free of charge.
That was the question I was going to ask.
Yeah, so my thing is a full-fledged 360. I mean, we're talking
That's
about.
why I brought you on the show. We need you, huh?
We
need you out here.
Everything that a felon thinks is a hindrance, it really isn't. Like housing. Okay, you going to somebody else to rent to you and they have this judgment thing. Get your credit score together. Get your work history. Them banks don't care if you're a felon or not. Mm-hmm. Your credit score right. Your job history right. I know quite a few felons that own homes.
Getting rid of a felony, it's like once you get out, you still can't work like you want to. You can't. Well, I'm not gonna say that you can't, because I know too many felons is out here busting it. They out here getting it. So it is out here to be had.
It is.
But is it a harder road? Because it's one thing to have that on your record, but it's another thing to walk around with that mindset. And you got a lot of guys who get out of prison or go to prison and they be like, okay, when I get out, when I hit the street, I'm not coming back to this place. And then you got a lot of guys who have that I don't care mentality. Mm-hmm. And the ones who have that I don't care mentality are going back within 6 months to a year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like sometimes when you think about it,
come on.
If it's cable and 3 meals and a bed at jail, some people's household is not that.
But guess what?
So what do they care about going to jail?
But guess
it's
what
like
I
a
don't
vacation.
have in my household though. I don't have 3,000 dudes around me. Some of them plotting on my pants. Some of them wanting to stab me. Mm-hmm. Some of them wanting to kill me. That's
after you go through RDC.
But see, and like that's a life. Like that's a life I don't want. Like the other day, I'm just gonna make this real quick. I was watching this movie with Tom Selleck the other day. He was set up. It was like from the early '80s or late '80s.
He's still doing.
Okay. It was late '80s movie. He was with this chick. These cops were supposed to go to this one house, but they wound up coming in his house. They shot him. The one cop planted drugs in his house, planted the gun in his hand, and he went to the trial. He was like, "I'm gonna fight it. I didn't do anything." Wound up going to prison. When he went to prison, this guy kept messing with him. Black guy kept messing with him, and they was like, "Hey, you gonna be his boy."
You're being gonna do his laundry and everything.
But this white guy was like, "You gonna have to kill him. You gonna have to kill him, or he gonna keep messing with you, him and his boys." And they grabbed him up one day, took him into this room, and showed him. They had this dude already snatched up. He was like, "This is gonna happen to you," and they took the dude and sat him on a pole, butt naked. Okay, and I was like, "Wow!" So Tom Selleck had to wind up killing the guy.
What was you watching?
I forgot the name of the movie. I'm gonna tell you, but that's
shank.
But it's crazy. It's crazy because that type of stuff, those type of things that happen, You have to if you've seen that within your first 30 days and you got 2 years, you gotta deal with that for 2 years. And once you get out of there, then you have that mindset that everything is against you. You got to watch your back for everything. So to break your mental mind state of that, to say, okay, you know what, I'm never coming back to that place. I need to do something better, is a detriment to what you got going on. Because
my thing is, I've seen a lot of first-time felons, and they're always the most vulnerable, the most willing, because they first time being away. It's like, really, if you catch them right there, you can't shift them properly. So it's the first time felons, I think, that are the most green or the most willing to work with. So that's where my focus is. So 3 of my programs, and to kind of go back to something you said, the whole thing about just the money that you can make. What it is what my case study and studies have proven is you're a felon, but the more skilled trades you have, the less they're concerned. So there's a whole lot of skilled jobs. They don't care if you felons or not, but you have to go back to school and learn something. So all of these jobs that are with the city, the ones that are doing the asphalt trucks and these industrial size buildings that are being put up, they hire felons in a minute. And
you gotta have those certificates and paperwork
you gotta have
behind.
The certificates.
So you gotta go take your tail to school.
Exactly. So that's my whole point. Every barrier I took and I broke it down to its very essential fibers to correct it. So you talk about you have a job problem. Let me put you on to some real money. I mean, because they will pay you. So there's a couple of apprenticeship programs. There's 16 different trades, everything from electrical, and these are paid apprenticeship programs.
So why everybody beating your door down? Are you just constantly busy all the time?
I get some work. But I'm a slow burn because I'm like 5-year organization. Not quite a United Way.
People need to know about your service.
I'm grinding out here. I mean, it's not like the difference between my organization and a lot of other organizations is because I know what that thing looks like from the interior. My kid's father, then husband, did several cycles in jail. So I was single parent more than I was married because he got into that whole cycle of, getting out, doing well, and then he'll do something and just trying to do things to keep afloat of a certain lifestyle that we once had, and he couldn't get his tread. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that was early on in my life, but I know the whole felon process, both inside and out. I mean, it's like those things I know.
Because
here's the
thing about a felon. Here's what I like about that, and this is what I'm looking for. I need somebody that knows how to get a check without being hired on a job. Every now and then you'll reach a dead period, and people will not call you in and hire you on to work a 9 to 5. Usually, not always, but 9 times out of 10, the felon, that's the guy that knows how to start his lawn care service.
Yeah.
That's the guy that knows how to start his mobile DJ business. That's the guy that knows
they
how
entrepreneurs.
I need somebody that when the job dries up, they're not sitting up drawing an appointment like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
But if that money dries up, they going back to what got them locked up to begin with. You're going to come in the house, there's going to be 2 or 3 different scantily dressed women on the couch. Don't worry about it, baby.
And see, then I'm going to be a felon too.
Just
so
go to the bedroom. Don't worry about it. Now, I told you Tyrone is coming at 6:30. Be dressed. Go wash up.
Right, and see, that's hard because I don't take collect calls either, but that's a whole
lot. Collect calls is expensive.
I can't.
I'm like this. You go to jail, we break up.
The judge broke us up. I didn't have nothing to do with that. The judge said we can't be together. He said you gotta be over there for 2 years. I gotta be right here.
We
the
broke
judge
up.
did that.
I see, crazy because in the movie, Tom Selleck girl stuck with him through all that.
Because we can get back, but in the interim,
and they ain't showing behind the scenes where she went back to her ex and all that. They ain't showing that.
Right.
How long have you been in this business? How long have you been doing this?
I've actually been in the nonprofit side 5 years. I've been a business owner since 2000, though. Different aspects of business, but I mean, it's like I said, if it isn't all just felons that I work with. I do a lot of preventative stuff with the youth program. Like I'm trying to stop them before they get
I've
into
been
the
sharing
spiral.
your flyer. You got some kids that are coming over this summer, and you need more, right?
Yeah, I can use more.
Okay, so tell us about the summer program for the children here in Indianapolis and what you offer.
Well, of course, I'm trying to stay with the trends. I mean, so everything we infuse is stuff that can be career path. It's more career path development stuff. So yeah, we do fun stuff with the kids, but I got a hidden agenda. So we're trying to like build careers and what you can do to make some money off of. So we focus a lot on technology. We do music, media, technology, and then I have the customer service call center simulation training piece. So the summer program will consist of, it's going to be TV, radio, broadcasting, computer-aided graphics, design.
When does it begin?
I'm sorry?
When does it begin?
It begins the last week of this month.
Okay.
So, I mean, I want more kids. If I don't have enough
we can find some kids. We were doing a kids event
one
this
more
week.
kid
Sunday.
And it's not through whomever. I got a different support system for that youth program, and I'm quite proud of.
Can you tell me, like, is there qualifications for the kids to get into the program? Like, what are the age group that you're looking for? Do they have to have certain grades? How do they apply to get into this program?
Well, we got a special concentration on trying to get 12 to 17-year-olds. But if you have a young person that's focused, of course, we'll let them in. But it's a pretty simple process. I try to make it free to those who qualify. I'm an advocate of, like, families that can't afford camp and, basketball tournaments. So usually our programs and stuff are free for those who qualify. Unless you're, like, parents are rolling in it, then we'll use a sliding scale. So for the most part, we have a support system that's going to sponsor them. So all I would need for them to do is contact us, do the enrollment, and then I'll do the application for sponsorship to get them in the program. And it's going to be 2 days a week, 4 hours a day, for 10 weeks. So we should finish up like the first or second week of August. But what they'll get, like, it's fun, interactive. It's pulling on the creativity.
And these are internships in different businesses around the city, or how do you do it?
The internship program is a different element.
Okay. So
right now they interning for me. So it's a little different because I always had an internship program because I couldn't afford to pay staff. So I'm connected with the colleges, and that's how I got my work done.
Oh, dang.
So I've always had an internship program, but this is more for learning, work-based learning, because they don't have like the skill set that a college student would have that needs to do an externship with a company. So I'm starting with the basic fundamentals, the
and they're 12
office
to
etiquette. The internship program is actually 16 to 24-year-olds. They have to be out of school or in an adult education platform. So that is a strictly at-risk program. But the youth program, the summer program, is different. These are kids that are out of school. You're looking for a camp, or we're going to do master classes, and it's going to be based on technology. And
how can the Lifestyle Night Party get involved? I have 3 grown children. One of my children has a bachelor's degree already.
Nice.
Yeah, and she's one of those ones that falls in that pocket. She got a record and a degree. They ain't doing her no good.
Wow.
So maybe she needs to come to your program, but at the same time, hey, I know how to educate, how to raise up, how to create a resume and fill in all the dead spaces. Ain't no gaps in employment. Oh, okay, so you didn't work for 2 years. Oh, no, you had a landscaping business.
Right.
Yeah.
I worked for myself for 2 years.
I can make you a resume. You in the streets and want to get out, call me.
Right.
I will make you a resume. So
Lifestyle Night Party makes
definitely come
resumes,
together.
baby.
Yeah, I have free time. I'll talk to the at-risk teens, the youths, because I was at risk.
Yeah.
And I had a mama and a daddy at home. Well, with both of my parents my whole life. You know what I mean? So,
Still out here thugging.
Yeah,
And wrist in the mud.
That's you don't know
I need you
how
to put the body
check
in the
a buck,
trunk,
and
baby.
that's
Put
why
the
I
body in
tell
the
these
trunk.
kids because that's one less person I got to worry about at the gas station trying to rob me.
That is
Well.
true.
I'm going to show you how to check a buck too, and yeah, you got a felon. Let me tell you how to not be a 3-time felon.
Right.
While we sitting here talking.
It's simple.
But you
And they look at me like I shouldn't know anything about felon reentry. Like I'm this girl. Like you should be doing in fashion or something. I'm like, and I break out and I be like,
so when
I know its
seen
very
her,
essence. I've
seen the
gauged
little-
into its every expression. I know that thing.
I know the Demetrius with the body dresses, the after 5 and sides is
Oh,
cut
that girl.
out and flesh.
Yeah.
I was like, she interesting. She business and she sassy and jazzy. We need to be friends.
I'm like T.I. I'm all of that. I can be your girl at night. I can be a business woman
go.
during the
But
day.
that helps getting across to
Yeah.
the population that you're dealing with, as far as the youth and the felons. Well, because I mean, I ain't gonna
Transparency
say
is key.
It's half
Definitely.
and half. It's mostly me and felons, but some of these young ladies is
They don't-
taking
You know
cases
what?
for dudes, writing bad
They out here thugging too. I saw about 5 thugs at the gas station last
I
night.
be like,
I locked my
girl,
doors. I felt like a white
y'all
person.
We
broke
don't
up.
do
You
that.
in jail.
Oh, man.
We don't do that. We need a love seat, a couch, an ottoman, and we're not taking your case. If they catch us, I mean, you better claim your stuff.
I'm not taking
And my
nobody's
cousin
nothing.
Day gonna beat you up if I go to jail. That's how I used to be back in the day. Now these girls, I'll take the case for you. Yeah, let's have a threesome. Let me
have a
talk to these
threesome?
girls.
Yeah.
For
Whoa,
free,
that's late night.
we didn't
That's
do
late
that.
night.
We didn't do that.
I tell them in a
It's
minute, you
almost
in here,
time.
y'all
It's late. It's
broke
past
up.
9 o'clock. We supposed to be on late
But you
night.
know what? That's how I got by with my kids. I'm raw. I'm honest. I'm real. I told them the real deal about everything.
Yeah,
The
I do
workplace,
the same thing.
sex.
You have to. You have
I
to.
don't want the streets to tell them because they're going to muddle some stuff and they might not have the same policies I have.
Yeah.
They smoke K2 in the streets. We don't do that.
We
We
smoke
do.
K2.
We smoke 40 or Kush.
Smoke weed.
We don't do
You gonna
that.
smoke- you gonna- I mean,
People
it-
put cough syrup on their
'Cause it-
blunts. We don't do
we
that
don't
at
do
the
that.
house.
No,
that
no,
ain't.
no.
So talk to your kids. Let them know, okay, I ain't no squeaky clean parent. I do some stuff, but let me tell you what we don't do. We
Right.
don't snort no powder over here.
Right.
You know, talk to your kids
I
because
have to tell my
they
kids.
buddies think
when,
it's cool.
when I was smoking weed, I would never smoke weed around my kids, but they would be like, "What's that smell?" You know. And one day,
Incense, baby.
and one right. I mean, I would like the incense. And then one day, my
Daddy
wife
medicine.
had made a comment in front of my kids, and I was like, "Hold up, hold up." She was like, "If Daddy gets caught smoking weed, he's gonna go to jail." I was like, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?" And then I'm thinking to myself, I said, "Baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I might smoke weed. Only time I go to the doctor is for a checkup."
Don't tell them that. 'cause
No.
y'all ain't gonna smoke all the
Because the
weed.
reason why I'm saying that is because marijuana has medical use in it, which is the reason why it's
my
legal
back
in a
don't
lot of
hurt
states.
right now, I'm
A
just
lot
saying.
of doctors would be out of business if it was legal in all 50 states.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest about it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've come home with my back hurting, I smoked a blunt, and what back was hurting? You know what I mean? And my back wasn't hurting the next day.
You can't sleep. See, I know about all the strains, boo.
And that was the thing. But that was the thing though. So
But
it
you
wasn't.
have
It
to
wasn't.
tell
It
your
wasn't.
kids what you
Yeah.
do
And
and
so
what
and
you
so my
don't
kids
do.
knew that I smoked weed, and I was like, okay.
The
And then I
discussion
decided
gotta be
to
had.
stop because of myself, but not because of them. But at the end of the day, like you said, weed is not cocaine. Weed is not heroin. Weed is not meth. It
We
comes from the
ain't-
ground.
yeah, we don't
we
do
eat,
all
we
that.
eat grapes. We eat everything else that come from the earth. Why can't we smoke weed? So, but I had to stop. But then I was real with my kids. They knew. You know what I'm saying? They knew. Okay, Dad smoke weed, and that's all he do. He don't smoke
And
in
you
front of
can't
us.
smoke no
He
weed
don't
and
do
come and
nothing.
ask me about no bill money. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
educate
You
your
gotta-
kids, get them together, and get
you
them
gonna-
ready for the world.
you gonna smoke weed, you better pay the bills.
I'm saying I'll come and talk. I'll talk to
Please.
the girls. I'll help with resumes if they need to fill out some stuff. You said you do broadcasting and radio. I mean,
It'll be
we
this
got a
summer.
show.
Yes.
We'll do a clean set. We know how to clean up our
Yeah,
act
yeah,
and
we cleaned up pretty
behave.
good tonight. We said shit a couple
And do
times, but
good
other
for
than
the
that, we were cool.
kids. Yeah,
you
I
do really good, I
Yeah,
think.
I mean, next week at Cafe Kumba, kids coming there. It's all ages. It's poetry and everything.
Really?
Sometimes I gotta clean up my act and behave. I know how.
Yeah.
Now,
I
is
don't
that
know
what
how.
I'm doing on a regular basis? Probably
I
not.
turned down a couple of
But
church
like
meetings.
my
I couldn't
grandmother
do it.
raised me right. I didn't cuss in front of her. I didn't disrespect her. I know how to act when I'm
Right.
in church.
I
And
don't.
comedy is no
I
different.
don't. I've cussed in
might-
church. We've talked about that. I've cussed in church, so I can't. But the
Listen,
preacher had a good sermon. He had a good sermon.
we could talk about that after.
I'm like, which
hours, 'cause,
word did
yeah.
you use?
But he
Give me the
but
letter.
He said, and during the sermon, he said, you know,
I have
you
a
spoiled
roast
you
session
you
at church.
you
That's why I don't
what do you
go.
say? You something with the ride spoiled the child. Spare the ride spoiled the child. And I said, hell yeah. Shit, yeah.
Oh,
Forgot where I was.
Oh no!
Picked up my stuff and got out of church, man. I couldn't even stay.
So
but
you
he had a good point though. That was,
So
but
you
my
didn't
mouth is
stay
awful.
on
My mouth is awful. When I was a kid, I was Seventh-day Adventist. We used to have, you bring the Sabbath in. So the sun goes down on Saturday. You got to, worship the Sabbath, and you couldn't watch TV until the sun went down on Saturday. All right. So on Friday nights, we used to have family night. Me, my mother, my brother, and my father, and they'd be like, "Okay, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? You can do anything you want during this time." And I used to want to cuss. My mother's got a horrible mouth, so I used to want to say a couple cuss words during family night, and they would let me say a couple cuss words. I was maybe 8 or 9.
They was like, get it out your system.
Get it out. Shit, fuck.
Don't say it.
Man. I would say it. You know what I mean?
And that's what I mean.
But I couldn't say it no more during the week. It was Friday night.
Cuss at home. Don't cuss at school.
I've never got in trouble for my
Have your
mouth.
little cuss hour. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
She tried to catch me up in high school on that. She was like, she tried to tell me that I said something. I said, what the?
I thought
You
I
just
was
cussed
grown
at me?
in high
I said, I
school.
didn't cuss at you. I said, what the? I got suspended. My mother had to come back to school. My mother said, lady, my son did not cuss you out. And she said, I can tell you right now, I know my son has a horrible mouth, but I know he didn't cuss you out. He said, what the? Did he say, what the heck? What the world? What did he say?
Yeah.
He said, what
That's a black mom right there.
Because we know all our
What my
kids.
kids do, I already know.
Demetrius, we can have 11 kids. If somebody call the house and tell you what happened,
Be like, you are
this is
lie.
child number 8 that did this. We know what child did it.
Yep, all day.
And we can tell you was messing with him first.
Yeah.
Because this child don't start no trouble. Now, if it had been
To the
7,
T.
if it had been child number 7, he might have started it himself. Child number 8 don't start no shit. You call with a task. We know what child did it. Yeah. And don't
To
lie
the
on
T.
my babies. She started. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Now, we'll
Right.
finish some shit up.
Yeah, right.
Who
We'll
did
finish-
what? Somebody
finish
did
it.
something to her. You right. I done did it before.
man.
Okay, well, I'm going to help you get some kids because I want all the
Please.
children to benefit from this. I will share your flyer.
Thank you. I'm getting a new flyer, though.
Well,
But
you
yeah,
have-
that wouldn't work for
You
them,
at the
though.
right place.
I
City
can
Print
talk to the
House.
kids too. I wash my mouth, but I like to talk
Inbox
to the kids.
City Print House. Rich Hastings telling
What
me
up,
he was
Rich?
on
Shout
the
out to Rich
Lifestyle
Hastings,
Night Party.
man.
and
Yeah,
tell him
I'm
exactly
familiar
what
with
you
him.
need.
He's a cool guy.
He
We love
is.
you, baby.
He is. He's where I got my Pretty Girl Swag Entertainment lighters. That might be
Mm.
would go in my box that I sell on the 28th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Maybe we can get some lifestyle entertainment.
I'm
We
like
need
you,
some
too.
lifestyle
All
night
my
party
friends
stuff
write
popping. We need some
books. I
lifestyle night
mean,
party stuff popping.
They're like 20 lighters for $25.
We need that.
that's
And-
a deal.
Yeah.
Rich, what's popping, baby?
Lifestyle
hey,
night
we need
party.
the Bix though this time. We don't want the crackhead lighters. Though.
What you
He
was
said
out
y'all
the
want
fluid
the
out of
Got
here?
crackhead
stolen. Some of them got stolen,
That's
man.
Well, that my business is
When I
out there
was
either
Uber-
way
when I was
because it
Ubering,
got my
people sit
logo.
up
I don't
front
care
and-
who got it. I don't care who got
let
it.
me get this lighter. Okay, take the lighter. What am I gonna do? Say no? Tip me on the ass.
Well, we're not gonna take a break.
not
We
taking a
gotta talk about ratchet stuff and the one gotta go. Let's start with that,
Let's
and
do
then
it.
we'll.
The one gotta go. Yes.
Now, see,
Yes.
when I was a kid, and I don't know about the rest of y'all, when the ice cream truck came down the street, folks went berserk. Now, my parents was cool. We wasn't really broke or nothing. We had ice cream in the refrigerator.
But you wanted that ice
In
cream
the
truck
freezer.
ice cream. Oh.
It wasn't no Chipwich in
Ooh.
there. Wasn't no. My mama bought y'all remember the Frozen boys? It wasn't nothing but some little juice water. They had the blue and the red, the little
And the two-
plastic boy.
Yeah. I got some of them in the
And
freezer
you had to
right
squeeze
now.
it up and eat it. It wasn't nothing but
Yeah.
ice and slush. That wasn't good for your kids.
We love
That ain't
them
no
things,
real
though.
juice or nothing.
But you got 100 of them in a box for like $2.
And then when we
Deal.
got
You can go
food
back for seconds.
stamps,
You can go back for seconds.
we went and got Jell-O pudding pops. That was the food stamp ice
Jell-O
cream.
pudding.
We went and got the Welch's, the real fruit
Yes,
juice.
Oh, see, Aisha had that.
Yes.
That's when you got stamps. We didn't always get that all the time. Sometimes we get proof of stamps. We'd be like, oh, you can get, what? Let me get these real fruit juice, Welch's.
Mama, what was you
Good.
thinking? We should have got stamps, Mama.
Yo,
Mama.
Are you leaving, Lewis sisters?
Yes.
Thank y'all for
Thank
coming.
you, 'cause y'all hung out way longer than y'all were supposed to. We totally appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
we're going
God.
to share y'all stuff to death, so
Thank
be
y'all
prepared.
for coming.
And
Come
we
back
definitely will
anytime.
be there on the 28th.
We will be
Anything else
there.
y'all got going on, let us know.
Oh, can I get one of those?
And do y'all remember the drumsticks?
Oh, I still love the drumstick.
So like now they done tweaked it. So now you can get a drumstick. It got chocolate
Chocolate in the
and
middle.
caramel down in the bottom of the cone.
So now some of the women wonder why they can't lose weight because they got chocolate and caramel in the middle. That's your weight gainer right there. You had ice cream and chocolate, now you got.
No, did
caramel and
anybody
chocolate
eat
in
the mint
middle.
chocolate chip? Have y'all
man.
seen the mint
Good
chocolate
beat, bro.
chip
Take it
drumsticks?
easy.
That look
No,
nasty.
I ain't had that yet. I ain't had that yet.
Okay, so the one gotta goes.
He needs to stop the crying. Kevin needs to get his hair together. All right, man, take it easy.
So for the one gotta goes, we have the push-ups, the ice cream sandwiches, the chocolate eclairs, or the bomb pop, the red, white, and blue boy.
I said the chocolate eclairs.
Why? Now, that was my favorite one.
But you know what? Because
that's like a sundae on a
but
stick.
but you know what killed the chocolate eclairs? The strawberry shortcake. The strawberry shortcake.
That's
joint.
the same thing. That's.
But it wasn't chocolate though. It was.
Everybody ate- and I don't like
It was
strawberry.
strawberry in the middle and all that other joint.
And all your real friends said strawberry. Strawberry.
But the what was the little one? The bomb pop, the one with the different colors, the red, white, and blue on it.
Yeah.
That was the least expensive, but you still liked it though. You know
So
what
the
I mean?
white was lemon, the top was blueberry, and the bottom was cherry.
Yeah, like that was bomb. The push up was good.
They was cheap,
The-
too.
Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying.
That
They
was like the
cheapest
cheapest
on the
one.
truck.
If your daddy don't got that much change, my father would just reach in whatever change he got.
Give you a little casino. out the
Sometimes
pocket.
you got
Ka-thunk,
too
ka-thunk,
much
ka-thunk,
change and you had leftovers. Sometimes you didn't get enough change. And then I had to go ask Mama too. Mama, he shorted me. You know it's 55 with tax. Come on.
Mama, I need 5 more cents.
And you hear that ice cream truck, you hear that music, and you just start running.
Get ready. You better get
You
ready.
drop
That
what you
Mr.
doing.
Softy truck,
You
you
done
gonna
laid
kill
down
something.
your bike.
Yep.
Somebody could have stole your bike. The ice cream truck came. It's like right now.
I used to ski skirt on my big wheel. Scoot, scoot. Used to swing the 2 big wheels on the back around. Oh yeah, get up. Oh yeah.
You in trouble? Get
you
your
know-
ass on off of this porch. You ain't getting nothing out
But you
the
know the
ice cream
push pop
truck.
was good too. It just wasn't enough.
That's what everybody said.
It just wasn't enough, and that was the crazy
a big
thing.
T.
Yeah, and people would still go get that thing and run out and be wanting to get some of yours. Hold up, you the one that got that little ass popsicle. I didn't get that little ass popsicle.
Y'all didn't want to do the extendo. Like maybe if they did the extendo
If they
push
did
pop.
the extendo push pop, oh my god, that probably would have topped the list right there. That orange sherbet, oh my god, I love me
I
some
was
sherbet.
like, that used to just make me mad. I'm like,
Ah.
I should have got 2 of them.
Come on, you know what I mean? Back in the day, I was such a sherbet fan. My favorite type of sherbet, my favorite sherbet in the whole
Rainbow?
wide world. Nope, pineapple sherbet.
Oh, where you
You
find that
You
at?
can't. Oh my god.
Sometimes
It's
you gotta
rare.
get it in the swirl and then
Yeah,
just pineapple
but I'm from New
side out.
Orleans. They used to always have it in
Pineapple.
Schwegmans. Shout out to Schwegmans in New Orleans. They used to have the video games in the front. I miss my hometown. so
Real
much.
quick while we writing people up, have y'all seen Kathleen Demlow's obituary? Hey, y'all ain't seen the obituary going around? Y'all might want
I
to do
think
y'all's
this dude
own
read it
stuff.
to me the other day. Wasn't she born back in the day and something happened with her kids or something?
Yeah.
Read that to
Kathleen,
me.
I'm going to read
This-
it. Kathleen Demlow Skunk was born March 19th, 1938 to Joseph and Gertrude Skunk of, let me see, what happened, of West Wabasso. She married Dennis Demlow at St. Anne's in Wabasso in 1957 and has 2 children, Gina and Jay. In 1962, she became pregnant by her husband's brother, Lyle Demlow, and moved to California. She abandoned her children, Gina and Jay, who were then raised by her parents and Clements, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Skunk. She passed away May 31st, 2018 in Springfield and will now face judgment.
Hell no.
She will not be missed by Gina and Jay. They understand the world is a better place without her.
Cold.
So should you roast folks in there? Because, you know, like, have you ever seen an obituary and they be like, such and such came to the Lord at an early age, and you know for yourself they done murdered about 10 motherfuckers that you know of?
Oh.
You be like, came to the Lord
But
at
that
an
was
early
in
age?
the-
I ain't never
but-
seen him in
Wait,
church.
but that was in the obituary?
That was the obituary. They printed in the paper.
Wow.
I'm surprised they didn't say "piss in peace" on her grave.
They might have went and peed on it. They don't
headstone.
tell them. That just didn't make the obituary.
Mama, rest in piss in peace on the headstone. That is, oh my God.
Have you ever seen somebody dead? You damn near walked by and was like, good, but you
peace,
had to
nigga.
go.
Oh wow. Oh,
yes, they was mad at mom.
Hey,
dude.
that is a 60, 70-year-old grudge right there.
That mind me, I better just tell them don't let my middle son in. Just don't let him in.
What's wrong with your middle son? What he gonna say?
Everything I do, he do the opposite. If I say up, he say down. I mean, he's just a middle child.
So you think he gonna roast you on the obit?
He be like, yeah, let him tell it. I just done beat them raw. I don't even remember nothing.
Everybody got
I never
a whooping.
did that.
Is he still acting up?
He's a middle child, so they're not the oldest child, and then they're not the baby, so they challenge
Are they
both
about
ways.
Are they about the same guy?
Yeah, all my kids about.
But see, like my son has that.
Well, I ain't
is
gonna
having that
lie.
issue right now because.
So he's not in the middle.
No, he's not in the middle, but he's the abandoned.
Oh.
Right. Because him and mom were very tight. Mom
She's
gets
got
with
a
another
little
guy.
bitty
She just
guy.
had a baby.
I see.
Baby's 2. My son will be 12 in August.
Mm.
But you kind of like forgot about my son for the sake of the new dude and the new baby.
See, that ain't cool.
So my son, I let him lash out to me. You know what I'm saying? Because
You have to. It
because
got to
I was-
come
'cause
out
I was
somewhere.
that way when my mother got with her husband. They didn't have another child, but the fact of the matter that you turn your back on your kids for the sake of who's new.
It's not gonna happen.
And it's messed up when you really tell somebody about that and they act like you're the one messed up or you're the one lying. And that's really, really disheartening because like my son is destined to do some very good things and you're missing out on that because he don't want to be around you no more.
Right.
And when he does want to be around you, it's half-assed or what can you do for me?
Mm.
And so, and that's
True.
really messed up because as parents, we really need to take a look at ourselves.
He ain't bonded with his sibling at all. He don't love him.
He's cool with the little boy. But mom yells at him more than she talks to him, ignores him more than she spends time with him, and
He look like you.
Yes,
that's what I
because
thought.
She can't take it out on me.
Look,
Take it out on
I'm
me.
seasoned in life. Period.
All day,
My
all day.
youngest son looks just like his dad. I might have gave him a couple more.
'Cause I can't hit that nigga, I'm gonna hit you. And that's
I'm
but that's one
joking,
thing. But that's
but
one thing
real.
that I know, and my son knows that too. And so a lot of times, like that was one reason why I felt like I needed to step up.
Yeah.
That's one reason why I felt like I need to get a better job. I need to stop smoking because of what he was dealing with. Because I'm like, he didn't have that to deal with before. He had
Right.
both of us, and we were co-parenting great. Now I can't even talk to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather talk to a criminal. Hey, talk to her real quick because I can't do it.
Wow.
But that's the position you put yourself in. Nobody else put you in that position. You put yourself in that position. And to not look at yourself and check yourself and be like, hold up, everybody that I used to talk to stopped talking to me. Everybody that I used to be cool with don't want to be cool with me no more. What position did I take within the last few years that make people say, I don't want to deal with her no more? And you don't even have that type of personality. It's about who you're surrounding yourself with.
Wow.
And so my son, I'm like, hey, if you want to stay over here every day of the week, it's all good. But I have to
That's
make
what's
sure,
up.
I got to make sure that I'm cool. I got to make sure that I can keep a job. I always kept a job, but I got to make sure that.
Because there's more money out the house and all that.
It is.
But it's worth it. And it's your child, and you invest in what you need to. And his mama's just not getting what she needs.
And that's another thing. I feel like I'm a child advocate. Like I would really like to.
yeah.
Like I really want to speak to kids because I understand in this day and age you got a lot of women, and I'm going to say women because women are the ones who are raising a lot of these kids 9 times out of 10, and these women want to have lives too, which is fine. But there's nothing wrong with having your life.
You gotta talk to the old school mamas. They didn't have no life.
You forfeited that.
I didn't get
Straight
to
up.
do nothing.
Me
But
either.
look at it now. Technology makes it easier for
I
you to
just
have a life.
started.
Because you want to be on that phone, you want to be on Facebook, you want to FaceTime or whatever. Get the hell out of my room.
Do you know how many
it's a-
dates I missed because I had to stay home? My kids had school in the morning. I can't be out with you till 2. I got to iron
Right.
outfits and uniforms and work on homework.
That's real tough.
If you know your kids sleep
I didn't do
hard,
nothing.
let that nigga come over at midnight, knock you off, and let him leave.
And
You
that
see what I'm
makes
saying? It
and
ain't
Older
right.
kids
And
get up.
honestly,
Yeah,
if you're
come
not
on, let 'em
contributing
come
to the
over.
Right.
Let the kids
household
sleep.
and you're
Let 'em
not
leave while the kids asleep. Why this nigga got to come over?
No,
While
I
the
don't
kids
play
asleep?
that.
And then guess what happens? Guess who raises the kids? Your door,
Wow.
Because if that nigga's at your house, you done closed the door.
Well, see, my mom was married. The door was shut. The parents need to shut the door.
But see, those parents.
Because your ass supposed to be asleep.
Wait. Those are parents. Those are parents. Not mama and the new nigga she messing with.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
Nah.
And kids recognize that
That's
difference.
true.
But see, one thing a lot of women don't understand is you can't think about getting serious with a dude if he's not there for you and your situation.
See,
if he's just there for you and your coochie, you shouldn't be messing with
My
dude.
fiance didn't leave my kids for 2.5 years.
That's some smart
That's
shit.
real talk.
Because you have to.
And
you
it
have to
really
make
didn't
sure
come
that
on
you
my house,
straight.
but like a handful of times.
It wasn't relevant.
But I was married before, but I'm talking about the new guy.
Yeah, you have
No,
to
I
make
don't
sure that
play
he's
that.
straight. You got to. I mean, because we can easily get
It's not.
persuaded by the physical, whether it be the looks or the actual physical. But you have to make sure that that person is who he says he is.
Right.
And okay, this is my situation. Are you in or are you out? And if he can't swing with that, then that lets you know, okay, well, he don't need to meet my kids, and you can go on about your business or
Right.
whatever, and then that's what it is.
Well-
But so many women are so quick to interact that man with their kids.
So lonely.
And, yeah,
Right.
So lonely.
But let me tell you, and then the men, they prey on a woman. They're looking for a woman with some kids because she got food in her refrigerator. She got groceries. She got food. I'm just spitting game. They looking for a chick with some kids.
I can't take you out, nigga. Can you at least cook with some?
They got checks coming in and things like that. I mean, I've been there. Back in the day, like if you were dating a guy or whatever y'all was doing and you got pregnant and you reached out to him and he didn't want the baby, you know what? Back in the day, the baby didn't come here. You didn't really too much. Mistresses had side babies, but a mistress was a paid individual. A mistress wasn't fucking with the dude at Pizza Hut that had another girlfriend. A mistress was a
Pay her to
business.
stay away.
She was sleeping with a businessman that had a wife, and she was paying all her bills, and she didn't work nowhere. All she did was give up ass.
At a James shit.
And the businessman came to the house and was like, "Look, you pregnant? I can't do this with my wife, and the baby didn't come here. Didn't nobody want no baby that didn't nobody want back in the day." Back in the day, if the dude wasn't riding with it, they didn't come here. So, it was more of a two-parent or, now chicks that have a baby by a dude, they done met on Plenty of Fish and they know the
last
nigga.
name. They don't even know
And
the nigga
I
last name.
had a baby, and a lot of, they watch these stars. These stars are having these babies. The baby don't need no daddy. I got
Right.
money. I'm just going to raise the baby. I just wanted his sperm. I just want a baby.
That baby needs a
No.
not
And it's
like
broke
that.
chicks that's watching these stars do that, and they doing the same thing. Oh, my baby don't need his daddy. Oh, I had him, and I get food stamps and Section 8 and whatever. I'm going to raise the baby. Back in the day, they didn't have no baby that didn't a motherfucker want.
Right.
That's
It
not-
wasn't no
you
day
right.
after pill. You had to
If that-
decide before you opened up your legs.
Right. And either that nigga would bring that baby home, say baby shit or get off the pot, or that nigga would have two different families. But that baby had a daddy. Yeah, that baby had a daddy. Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
in the day.
I knew that about
'Cause
3
I-
days.
Because he would stop by both houses.
oh
Now, you
my
might not get no help with homework, but the lights ain't off. He gonna help the real wife kids with homework and shit, but he gonna come by, you know who this nigga is,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not in the dark. But nowadays, you just out
It's
here with that
different.
side baby.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
And it's
hold
like,
it.
well, what you bringing here? You know it only got half of a parent. And you know you ain't hitting no
Half of a
shit.
parent.
Hell, I mean, if you know from this, listen. If I'm pregnant and I'm less than 12 weeks, and you say that you're not fucking with me, guess what? Never mind. I ain't gonna say I'm pro-choice, but I'm pro-choice. If you don't want it, I don't either. Shit, we ain't. You gonna have to lie to me.
Oh my God.
You gonna have to lie and act like you want it, and then run off later. But
Hey,
while I'm still pregnant in vitro before them 12 weeks, before I gotta go to Kentucky or somewhere. If you act like any type of inkling, you don't want this motherfucker. I don't
Right.
want it either, and I don't want you. Let's go on to the clinic.
Hey, I was in
said
fourth.
it
I was in
ain't
fourth
that deep.
grade and met my brother.
The
Met
hell?
one of my brothers. I was like, damn. I was going to private. Me and my brothers going to private school. We've been going to this school since I was in
She got to pay the new man.
kindergarten or some shit. Preschool. I was going to the same school, and we used to have assembly. Go over to assembly, and it wasn't very many new kids that went to the school. But then we would like to introduce Frank Shaw Jr. What the fuck is going on here? This nigga stands up, Jerry Curl, looking just like my daddy. I said, "Oh no!" Me and my brother 2 grades apart. So I'm in like the 4th grade. My brother's like in the 6th, And this nigga's looking for me. I'm looking for him. Like,
Hey,
nigga, you see what
you
the
know,
fuck
Fresh
this
Child Junior.
Meet me over here, nigga. You hear what they just said, nigga? Meet me over here.
Wait.
Oh my God. Because we knew about my other brother.
Oh no.
Yeah, we knew about my other brother. My mother
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Rolling, man. That nigga had.
Normally it's at the funeral. You know that's your brother.
I got like 2 other siblings, like a sister and another brother. I don't know nothing about.
They know him though.
Like I'm about to go to Ancestry and do the mouth swab. Goddamn it, I need to find out some shit. You know what I mean? Because like I actually met cousins that I've known that live here that I've been knowing for 20 years. Had no fucking idea.
We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna get some kids.
Let's keep it real with you, baby.
If y'all need somebody, come over here, sharpen pencils, talk to the kids.
I really appreciate that.
I will
Don't be
donate my
surprised
services.
if I don't hit you up on that. I mean,
I'ma hit you
I think
up.
a variety of different
Cause I'm gonna
faces
send my daughter
is
over there.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Come mess with
I got some clients for you that can get up out of my house.
I come from the replacement family part, and I think that's where a lot of these kids, a lot of the males, or feel like they're being replaced by mama's new guy or new boyfriend.
Yeah, it's tough.
And I used
Maybe
to
you
stay
gotta
active.
talk to
I
some
used to
boys.
rap. I used to dance. I used to do all kind of stuff to stay out of the house. And I kind of replaced
Look
my
at me,
family
look
with
at me.
friends.
Oh wow.
Because it was like I felt like I wasn't getting that love in my household. My brother was a little older, so he was doing his thing. My mama got married to another nigga, and they was doing their thing, and I was odd man out because I was the youngest.
So now you perfectly understand your son 100% and can provide him exactly what he needs.
Because I totally understand where he's coming from. I'm 100% in his head.
Right.
And I ain't heard no more about him being in trouble neither since he been over.
Man, he got perfect attendance. The teacher said, "Mr. Shaw, I would like to thank you and your wife because I can totally tell the difference when he was with you versus." And this isn't the first teacher. This was when his mama first started messing with him.
And you know what? Don't down his mama. Take it
I
as
never
take
do.
it as
I let
it's
him.
your turn.
I let
it's
him.
your turn.
Exactly. I let him talk about.
I
it.
fed him. I kept his booty dry. He ain't got no diaper rash. He ain't fucked up.
Never have.
Take your part.
Never have. Him
Because
staying with me.
That'd be good. That's
him
a good
staying with me.
trade-off.
Him staying with me.
My
is
son's
part.
had some daddy time.
I totally take that. I go
You
to
getting in
school,
trouble? You
I talk
bucking?
to the teachers.
Go
I be
on
like,
over there with him.
If you got any issues, talk to me.
Yeah.
Call me. Don't call his mama. Call me. I will be up here. That's why. Why I wanted to work the schedule I got, because I know that he could be around these other kids. You know, you around these other kids 8-9 hours a day. It's real easy to pick up they fucked up mannerisms.
Yeah, it is.
But just understand, Dad's here to correct all that shit. Ain't
So
none of
we
that
got
shit
to
popping.
close the show, but I want to congratulate you personally for no smoke, correcting your schedule so that you can live up to your comedy
That's big.
calling and your lifestyle
go
night
up.
parties
Yes.
responsibilities. Yes.
I missed the group.
And I want to see you continue on with your comedy career. We ain't seen you since birthday time.
He
and
is
that was in
awesome.
January.
Man,
Yeah, he's a comedian.
And I'm serious about my comedy. Like, if you whack, I'll be like,
who the fuck is
I don't know no
I'll be
whack
like, that
comedians.
ain't
Who's
even
whack?
funny.
I don't know no whack comedians.
That was whack comedians.
I don't know none. So I'm just saying.
I do.
Indianapolis
Some of that
is full
stuff don't be
talent.
funny. I be
And
like,
in the whole Midwest, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Chicago,
Yeah, we are known
Louisville.
for the
That's
funnies.
all my peeps. That's what we do. We got a flavor that's all its own. I take it to LA and win twice in a
Bang,
row.
bang, shebang.
Yeah, Midwest in this thing. I
She's
told
our
him I'm
golden
from
queen.
where Mike Epps on. What y'all think I was going to get up here and do?
right.
Yeah, so this is the end of the Lifestyle Night Party.
love it.
Next
Thank
week
you.
we'll be on the field trip at Cafe Kumba. The week after that, I got a couple of things in mind I might want to do. Y'all want to be on the show, inbox us for an interview. Y'all got an event that's popping.
Too
Something
many
y'all
of my
want us to
people out here,
cover.
y'all doing shit. My friends list, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know, y'all be hitting me up on the comments and stuff. But for real,
They
real,
hit
y'all
me
got
up on
businesses and
behalf of
shit.
y'all.
For real, my people be
Yeah.
hitting you up.
People I don't know. I'll be like, oh, Mike Shaw, I seen y'all.
Okay,
We
well,
getting
cool.
it.
Well,
They
say something to me,
watching.
shit, because y'all make me feel like I ain't doing nothing on the
Sometimes
show.
I
feel
don't
like
do
I should
no
bring
live.
everybody.
Nope.
Okay, so I don't care if you got lip balm or eyelash cream. Bring
I'm
your ass,
admin.
man.
I'm admin. That's what I do.
Okay, yep. Okay,
You
that's
bring
that-
them
you
in with your
absolutely right.
personality.
You absolutely right.
I'll schedule the interview and do all the admin stuff, and that's
Word
how
up.
we rock.
Wowzer, we miss you.
Yes,
Tom
Tana
B,
B. We love y'all. This is the Lifestyle Night Party. Thank y'all for tuning in. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
We catch y'all
Hey.
next week.
And follow us on YouTube. Quit bullshitting.
I know. Damn. Support. God damn it.